Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Dork Tales. This is generic fantasy setting number 17735, season 3, episode 6, Dragonfire. Hey everybody, how's everyone doing tonight?
Pretty
Awesome.
good.
Wow.
Great.
I am doing pretty well as well. If this is your first time joining us on generic fantasy setting, you've missed a few things. But hopefully that little refresher I just had playing will kind of bring you up to speed. If you're watching on YouTube, at the beginning of the playlist right now, there's the same thing that you can listen to. It's basically like a 3-minute long summary of the past 2 seasons. So, since that summary, though, some things that have been happening are that the party is off adventuring in the wide blue yonder, or wild blue yonder. Whichever. I don't remember which one it is.
Just yonder.
It's just over there.
Yonder.
Over
Over there, yeah. They're over there.
eh?
It's over there.
So they are flying around in their newly acquired airship, seeking to put right what once went wrong, and hoping that each day they will get the call to go back and take a 2-week-long vacation at Edagon's tower. Because Edagon is in the process of locating the third eye of Nirn, the magic item that can be used to seal away the goddess of darkness for another 500 years, maybe 1,000 if you're lucky. And while he's doing that, he told the players to just bug off and do what you need to do to be adventurers. So that's what they're off doing. They answered a call from the Adventurers Guild that required them to go to the border city of Osselvik. And while they were there, an angry mob tried to kill the mayor. And then you discovered that someone named Garleon had forced his way into the Underdark area beneath the old mines by controlling the mayor's mind, or the Lord Mayor, I believe it was, because he, of course, would add that title, and went down there to find something, unleashing untold horrors that tried to get up to the surface. You guys went down there, checked around, and while looking there, found another Elder Dragon vault. While investigating it, you came across something absolutely horrible, which is at the end of this was...
Excuse me.
Was what?
Oh, sorry, I burped really loud.
Oh, well, okay. And
I didn't hear it.
Hear it either.
And as you went down, you found at the very end that there was another amber vault, like the one that you had found Farah in. However, this one had apparently been damaged over the many thousands of years, and what was inside was not a sleeping dragon, but the corpse of one. And of course, as we know on Elos, dragons are unable to truly die. So this strange creature that looked like an adolescent child with a dragon skeleton growing out of its back had spent thousands of years rotting and decaying, and as you noticed this, the dragon's eyes flared to light, and it roared. And that is where we're going to be starting game. But first, I want you to say hi, because I didn't do that yet. So why don't we go ahead and do hellos, starting with, let's start with Winter, because you just put down your food.
Oh, cool. Hi, I'm Winter. I play Mars, the Tiefling Rogue.
All right, let's go mean and green.
Oh, is that me?
That's
It's
you.
gonna be me. Hi, I am Amy, and I'm playing Tia Armstrong, the half-orc druid, and I'm green tonight.
You're green
No,
tonight.
my hands aren't, so that's a little weird.
It looks good.
Is that your makeup?
It's some of it, yeah.
No, she just held her breath.
That would make me turn blue.
You need a flying spell so you can defy gravity.
Ah!
I like how it looks, though, Amy. Good job.
It does look
Oh,
good.
thanks.
It does.
One of my first tries, so we'll see about.
You
We'll
are
perfect
going.
it.
You'll perfect it. Don't worry, it's gonna be awesome.
Mhm.
Hello, Mike.
Hey guys, I'm Mike. I'm playing Xeno Rightwing. He is the half-elf ranger in the group.
So I gotta ask, because a couple of YouTube comments have mentioned the cat ears. You're not playing a tabaxi, so that's just part of your headset, right?
It's just my headset, yeah.
What would you replace those cat ears with elf ears if I gave you a pair to glue on?
I will glue on additional ones onto here.
So much hearing. Uh,
But I
don't
mean,
wanna hear
I
too
can't put that much on these because I do have my head tracking thing that comes on the side as well.
oh dear.
So yeah, it sits like that on my headset.
What is that for?
I use it for my flight sim and my Elite Dangerous, so that I don't have to use a joystick to look around. I can just kind of move my head. And,
That's really cool.
Oh
so
yeah,
cool.
it's full. You know, I can.
You
just
need to get a
look
VR rig because we were playing Phasmophobia last night, and you should join us for
I
that.
want a VR rig.
VR sounds cool. I haven't tried it yet.
You could join
Same.
VR chat and then just be a cat girl full time.
Yeah, I think VR is really cool, but I'm personally worried that it would make me motion sick.
Yeah.
You should
Uh,
come to my house and play it. I
You
have
have
one.
some?
Yeah,
Winter.
I bought it for Jordan for Christmas last year and his birthday.
Nice.
It was like $1,600.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
like
that-
a,
That's the other reluctance, is it's so freaking expensive.
Well, like especially like for what I would play VR for, you need like the highest end headsets for it. Because
Yeah.
I play a lot of flight sim and stuff where it's like you could be looking at something that is 30 miles away trying to find it. So you need the absolute highest resolution you can get.
which
I
reminds me.
played
Way expensive.
Half-Life Alex in VR.
Oh, yeah, I've watched someone play that. It was really cool.
I used a broom because I had no weapon. And you can actually it's so really cool because you can push on a door and it will open instead of having to like
There was I remember there being a whiteboard and a whiteboard pen and just being like drawing stupid things on the whiteboard. And it's like, yeah, this is the game. This is what we're doing. We're just drawing doodles on a whiteboard.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
so cool.
So good.
it's really
Peak
cool.
VR experience is drawing on a whiteboard.
Right? Peak reality.
Basically, last night I tried to not open a door. I let James do it.
James, I'm
Yeah,
never
I would
giving
turn
that.
light switches on.
I'm never giving that man a flashlight in real life ever again. He just is not good with them. He just like stands in corners and points flashlight at his feet, and I'm like, damn it, James!
Or he pointed directly at you, and they've got it set so it
Well, you wanted
pointed
the
directly
flashlight.
at a
You
character,
wanted the
it turns off. So you don't actually get light shining in your face.
Yeah,
Damn it, James.
so you can't see anything.
It's funny. It's funny. And
Yeah, we should
hello-
stop. He's not in the chat to defend himself.
That's true. That's true. That never stopped us before. But and hello,
Yeah,
Christine.
that's true. Hi, I'm Christine, and I'm playing Malia Sunsworn, the Dwarven Tempest Cleric of Vela. And I'm
Alright.
almost out of spells for the night.
Almost out. This is perfect
Right.
time to have the boss fight that I've been dreading because this is gonna be a rough one, guys.
I'm not losing green, am I? We're good. We're good.
No, you're
You're
still
I
green.
started scratching my nose and was like,
Okay.
Dude, we're
Um,
all gonna die. We're gonna have a TPK tonight.
This is. I'm not gonna tell you what CR it is, but I'll just say that I have the dice roller out because I don't want to calculate certain things. So I am actually not rolling dice for some things. I'm using a dice roller. Okay. So any last words before we hop in here?
Do I have to?
Pray for us,
I mean, you
chat.
can try to run.
Pray.
Ooh.
You can try. All right. So before we start off, what I want to do is get
Not just for
everyone-
Amy's dice, for all of us.
I know, but it's the only one I had.
I want everyone
fair.
to roll initiative.
That sounds like a great way to start. Let's get my
So-
dice out.
Oh, that was less.
Oh God, really?
Did it get a nat 20?
Well, no. I rolled for Kadima, Mr. 8, and Farah, Miss 3.
Fuck.
Well, I picked up the dice. I picked of my 4 sets of dice here. I picked the one that had a d20 that was already sitting up on 20, thinking, all right, good luck. Yeah.
Yeah.
Means we'll probably roll high. It's already on a 20. Yeah. It rolled another 20.
Nice.
Okay, so
Nice.
counting
Roll
down.
20.
I
21.
got.
Who has above 20?
21.
22.
Okay. Malia. Who has 20? 19. Who has above 15?
Oh, me. I'm at 16.
Mars. Tia, what do you have?
I have a big ol' 7,
Oh god.
You're not last.
but I am a bear. Oh wait, that might actually make it 5. Hold on.
Oh, really? Because the Pharaoh might go ahead of you then.
Because bear dexterity is actually lower than Tia's.
Oh no.
Bearsterity.
Bear's
My
charity.
dexterity is not that high. No, my current dex mod is +0, so my dex right now is 7, or my
Okay.
initiative is 7. So
Okay, so.
I
That's
think that's
fine.
how that works. I can't remember, but that makes the most
Alright,
sense to me.
Sounds good. All right, guys. I'm just kind of like, I'm a little shaky. And I just wanted to say to a couple people who are watching, just a quick shout outs. So hello TK, hello Chef, and when you're watching it later, hello David. Good to see you. And I always love reading your comments on YouTube. So, yay! Old friends from like I didn't really go to high school with because life is complicated, but old friends from back in Missouri.
Oof.
Yeah, right. It's like one of the only cool people I still know in that state. All right. And extra cool because he watches the channel. Like,
That is what makes people cool.
it makes
The
them a little
coolness
cooler.
factor is definitely influenced heavily by whether or not you watch us and support us.
Mhm.
Yeah. Is that bone over my shoulder really distracting?
Oh, I didn't even notice it.
What?
I have a bone over my shoulder.
Oh.
No, it's not distracting at all. You can't
Okay.
even see it on the stream, so.
Yeah.
All right. So everybody, you have roll 20 out.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So
I am still there.
everyone
okay.
should be in roll 20. Everybody should have their old locations set. And I'm just going to swap us over to that frame now. I know I'm stalling because it's a big fight, and I've got the things, you know. I've got butterflies for this.
The jitters?
Got the jitters.
I'm just trying to find us on the Roll20 map.
Okay, mid right. So if you go all the way to the right, middle vertical. Oh, and all the way from Mississippi. Yeah, good to see you. Yeah.
Ugh, I forgot
What?
how horrifying that thing looks.
Oh, thank you for
Yeah.
the sub, Chelivar. Oh, I think I actually
thank
pronounced that
you.
right on the first time. That's a cool
Possibly.
name.
Yeah.
You sound like a dragon. Are you a dragon? The great worm Chelivar. Yeah, I could.
It is now.
Yeah. Well, no, the great worm is Kellen Zardak. And for those of you who are tuning in for the first time in a little while, like Chef, some of you have a decent amount of channel points, and the channel point totals have been adjusted slightly. But basically, once the players run out of inspiration, all of you are going to be starting with 1 point still. You can purchase things to get more things for them. Now, players, you can also use your channel points to buy inspiration for your friends and allies, but you cannot buy them for yourself.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, you guys probably... I mean, I think each of you have like 100,000 channel points.
I'm only at 25,000.
So
I
on
don't
that
know how to
note,
calculate
actually,
that.
PK.
when we first added all these new things, I was at 130,000 channel points.
Have they
I've
gone
spent
down
a
bit?
lot.
Yep.
I'm at 131 now.
How do I find out how many
1,000.
channel points do I
I
have?
went up.
So if you go on Twitch, at the bottom of the chat window, there is a little bubble. Like it's
Oh,
a little,
the green thing?
it's like a purple, like magic...
And there'll be a little green box beside it. That's when you get bonuses.
Oh, yeah.
If you click on it, you
Mine's
get
purple
bonus
because
channel
I'm
points.
I'm in OBS. So yeah,
Which
and
I think you can change that to be a different icon if you want, because both I think Hayden and Camille have it as different icons.
oh, do they?
Hmm,
I've got it
maybe,
as I got it as the circle for dork points, but
Yeah.
which is what I've called mine, dork points. All right, so
Dork points.
And is
Uh,
that on like on the mobile one, or do I have to be
Yeah,
on the?
that should
It'll be at the bottom of the chat, right under the send a message pane.
Yeah, Yeah.
On the bottom left corner of it, there should be a number and a little circle.
it says
Maybe
6K.
with a little- Yeah,
Yeah, you-
that's how many channel points you have.
all right.
You have 6,000
cool.
points.
Yep, and
Neat.
you'll get more if you subscribe. So if you subscribe, you get them at double rate. So
And if you click that little green box as it pops up, it basically is giving you bonus if you click it. It's basically
Yeah.
saying, I'm active and watching.
okay, so
Ooh, fine.
folks, we're about to start in just 1 second. The last thing that I wanted to say is just a quick shout out to some people in the chat again. A quick hello to Joe Doe, who is a really cool person I've been meeting through our friend Becarius in the chat. And they are also doing a bunch of stuff for Extra Life, which is something that we are doing on November 6th, 7th, and 8th of this year. We're doing 3 days of D&D, World of Darkness, Chronicles of Darkness, Powered by the Apocalypse, and Fate. Maybe even more. I don't remember all of our games. But over 3 days, we're running 8 games, plus a bunch of side content. So come and support us. We're trying to raise $10,000 for the BC Children's Hospitals via the Extra Life charity. It's a fantastic time to do it. And remember that kids have been affected more than almost anybody else during this awful, awful decade of 2020. It's been the hardest decade of our lives since January, and it's been harder for them. So if you have any money, it's all tax deductible. We don't get a cent of it. In fact, we are spending way too much money on this. But come, and you get to do a lot of cool things like donate to kids, which gives you a chance to win prizes that we're accumulating. If you're in the US or Canada, it's easiest for us to get them to you, but we'll do our best no matter what. We might have to work out like a shipping thing. We'll figure it out. We're all pretty broke. And then the other thing is that personally, I have a charity stream that I'm running. Specifically in my part of the channel, I am auctioning off the ability to choose my hairstyle and beard style off of the menu. And presently, the going rate for my hair is at $200, and it's a cumulative bid, so the more you donate, the higher your bid goes. So I have no idea what I'm going to look like during the stream, which is why, Amy, for your game, I might have to change my character because I might
That's
not be able to.
totally fair.
Because I don't want to have to green my scalp, and if someone makes me buzz my hair, like
Just get a wig.
I don't know if I'm allowed to. I'll have to talk to the person who buys my hair to ask if I'm allowed to wear a wig.
I mean, for 4 hours.
And Jodo's stream is doing a multi-generational Viking role-playing game. That sounds really cool.
Oh, that sounds really cool.
Every session is 20 years or so after the last one.
Yeah,
oh, wow.
about it in the Discord chat.
So he's basically running Legacy, but in D&D. Yeah, he put it on our looking for group. So if anybody's interested in that and is a regular player of ours, hit up our Discord because he's looking for a couple of extra players, and anybody who wants to do it, like if you want to be like live on a stream or want to get into like live streaming, it's not a bad way to do it. Just make sure that you have decent equipment, and I think it's still a casting call though, so it's not a guarantee. You should donate to the hair as well, which you can find us at extra. I haven't made the macro for that. extralife.org/team/dorktales, and that's my personal.
Is it?
Yeah, it's on my personal, but that's the team.
Oh
page.
yeah, you would have
so
to.
you can hunt me
so
down.
Just go to
Kelly Clark. It's easy.
Yeah.
All right.
Just go to the roster. It's super easy.
All right. So friends and foes. Last time, as you entered this cavern, you found yourselves in the Amber Vault, and as the creature before you languished in its undead torpor, Farah took a step forward, walking to the edge of the still, ancient water in front of the Amber Tomb. In front of you, you could see that much like the door to this entire complex, there was a single handprint burned into the side of the cracked amber. Was that the one who had come down here before? Was that his touch? As Farah took a step forward, she whispered under her breath, but in this room, the echo was so loud that it was easy to see. Pardon me, it was easy to hear. I don't know what I did there. Was very audible. Her name was Kalis. Kale. She was a lot. She was just a child. And with that, you see the water in front of you begins to ripple. Slowly at first. And then the water begins to lap at the shore like the ocean. The amber begins to grind on itself. And then a tremendous split as this mostly obscured form begins to break through. And then the smell reaches you. It smells like death and rot and the horrors of beyond. And
Ollie's gonna back up.
I need everyone here to make me a wisdom saving throw. And you want to succeed this.
Okay, I'm spending my inspiration.
Spend your inspiration.
Nat 20.
Okay, thank goodness.
You said 14?
Okay. Whew.
Okay.
Would you like to spend your inspiration?
Mike,
Yeah.
how does it feel to be Nat 20 buds?
Nat 20, bud.
23 for me, for the
Okay.
bear.
29.
My first roll, do you want to guess what my first roll was? A 3.
A 3?
Right as you said, you want to... Yeah.
Yeah. No, you want to... So, Winter, what
Goodbye,
did you get?
dice.
I got a 14.
Do you want to spend your inspiration?
Yes.
You will not pass without spending your inspiration.
Nat 20.
Nat 20? Okay. We've seen your shit before. All right. Farah fails.
Oh, no.
Wouldn't you get advantage on this?
Baby girl.
What's that?
Wouldn't you get advantage on dragon-related stuff?
Not an undead dragon. That's a hybrid child dragon growing out of... Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
This is an atrocity.
Oh, no.
With that, it begins to crack, and she is going to start trembling and is actually going to fall to... Her knees are going to give out, and she's going to hit the water. What are the rest of you doing? 3. 2.
Attack.
Okay.
I'm gonna shoot with my bowie bow.
Okay, it starts to break out. It has partial cover at this point, but go ahead and
Alrighty.
let's have a little bit of a fight. In the chat, if this is loud, let me know.
Oh, I'm gonna turn that down for me at least. Where's my? There it is. All right, that's what I get for having roll 20 maxed, I guess. All right. So, would this have been within an hour of our last fight?
Yes.
All right, then I can still transfer my Hunter's Mark onto this thing.
Okay.
So I'm going to do that, and I'm also going to... I'm going to try doing -5 for plus 10 damage.
Okay.
I'm gonna try it. Here we go.
Okay.
All right. Well, one of those is a botch.
Okay.
Oh shit.
So that's bad. The other one is going to be a 16 and a 20.
The 20 will be a hit.
Okay.
And for botch, I am going... High or low is good for you.
Lows. Let's go lows.
All right. Make me a con save.
Coming up. That's probably going to be a pass. Con save. Oh, yeah, that's going to be 21.
21. Cool. Sounds good.
All right. Oh, sorry.
All right. So, give me the damage on the third attack.
All right. Third attack. Third attack. That means I get 2 of the damage dice because that was my bonus attack. Here we go. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 21.
21 damage?
Wait, no. Sorry, that's not accurate. 4, that's 11 plus 17. 38.
38 points of damage?
Yes,
Okay.
38 points of damage.
Okay. That's a solid hit. The other ones do not land though. And as now, are you using normal arrows?
Well, the +1 magical.
So you're expending +1 magical arrows. So what is your damage type breakdown on this?
So that's going to be 37 piercing, 1 necrotic.
Okay.
Which I guess necrotic for this thing probably wouldn't do anything.
Okay. Sounds good. So your first 2 arrows are going to fire off. One of them is going to careen to the side. The other is going to smash into the amber in front of this thing. And the last one is going to slam into its face, dealing a huge amount of damage as it strips the flesh off the bone entirely on the left side of the face. It sloughs off like a coat on a hot summer's day.
Ugh.
And as you fire, your bow is going to crackle with energy, and you are going to be overwhelmed by necrotic energy. You're going to take 5 points of necrotic damage.
Oh, nice.
As your bow absorbs some of your life force.
Oh.
Malia, you are up. What do you do?
I am moving over here to kind of get us spread out a bit, and I want to try and catalog. Okay, what I can see. What do I think would hurt this, etc.
You can make me
It looks undead.
spend a bonus action and make me a religion, arcana. Yeah, religion or arcana.
Okay, well both have the same. So
Okay. Depending on what.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
So 18.
18. And Mike?
I was gonna say, I'd be able to move as well in my turn, wouldn't I?
Yes, you would.
Okay, so I'd go over here.
Sounds good. So you can move, and I have rekeyed this so that it is 30 feet, even though we're using the giant map. Okay. So, Malia, as you're looking at this thing is obviously undead. So undead magic would work against it, but as you're looking at it, you can see that it also once was a bronze dragon, which means that there is a chance it may still have some of its innate elemental resistances. Bronze dragons, as you saw on the front door, are electric. You're going to have to think outside of the box on this one.
I'm going to kind of... You know what? I do the information, then move.
Okay.
I want to reverse my actions a little bit there. So I can kind of say it to Tia and Farah and Mars and Cadmus
Okay.
while I'm moving.
All right, sounds good. So you'll say that, and then you'll move over to the corner. All right,
Yeah.
Now it is its turn.
Oh no.
it is going to shatter the amber in front of it, and let's do a... Oh, no, that's... Click the wrong button. Okay, let's do...
Oh, no.
Yeah, so I can go...
So don't fight with electricity.
So I think, given its angle, it can make it to here.
Ooh.
Which means everyone except for Malia, I need you to make me a Constitution save. It crashes out. Now I want you to picture this, because dangling off of its belly as it claws its way, almost vestigially, almost fetally, across and through the water, it still has a rotting body of who was probably physically around the appearance of a 12-year-old human girl, dragging off of it. The dragon parts ripping out of its spine like it's molting. And okay, so give me your Constitution saves.
14.
14. Okay.
16.
18.
Would anybody like... Farah fails. Would anybody like to spend a point of inspiration? So
I have already spent. So.
would anybody like to buy Tia a point of inspiration? And Mars, what did you get?
I will buy
18.
Tia a point of
Okay.
inspiration.
All right.
Okay. We'll see if this does anything. I'm gonna use a different dice.
Please do.
That's worse. I'm sorry, but thank you.
Okay, it's worse. So what'd you get total?
The 13.
13. Okay.
Yeah.
And Zeno, remind me again.
16.
16. Okay. Zeno and Tia, you fail.
Yeah.
It drags itself out, and as it looks at you with its glowing purple and black light pouring out of its eyes, it opens its mouth, and a void of necrotic energy will form in the center of its maw, and it unleashes it with this sound. If you failed, you take 43 points of necrotic damage and reduce your hit points by that many.
So I drop out of my
Yeah.
bear form. I
You
think
do.
that just nukes my bear, but does it also hit my regular?
So
I would have
anything that rolls over
Okay.
will subtract, and it reduces
Okay.
from your max hit points.
Okay. So
Uh,
it's not as bad for me, but it's still pretty bad.
Okay, and that means that Zeno, you're in a minus 43 hit points. Mars, you are going to subtract 21, but you do not subtract them from your hit point total. So they're normal hit point damage, not this incredibly awful
That's
hit point damage.
awfulness.
Okay.
Farah is going to go from 75 hit points to 32, and Kadamus succeeded, so
Okay,
that is only
where's my-
21. So he is down to 91 hit points. Okay, now the dragon is going to do that, and then... cool. And then it is Mars, your turn. What do you do?
Okay. Is it still in the water?
It is still in the water, yes.
Around the room, is there more of that green glowy stuff?
Green glowy stuff?
The crystals that were growing?
There is none of it in here.
Fuck.
You haven't
Okay.
seen any of it since the mine.
Well, that was my plan. Okay, cool. Well, then... And is it water that it is down here, or is that some other
It looks like
liquidy-
it's cave melt. So water, very, very cold, clear-looking water. Of course, now as this thing is crossing through it, it's becoming necrotic. Bits of pus and rot are oozing into it, creating like a foul oil slick of decayed flesh around it as it moves.
Okay.
Ugh.
But it does look like it's making its way out of the water, yeah?
It is, yeah. It's dragging itself. It dragged itself to create a cone attack as it unleashed that necrotic rot breath over at all of you. And it looks like it's headed toward Malia.
Toward Malia? Okay, then I'm gonna move to that spot on the map.
Okay.
And... I think I can still make some more movement and attack, right?
You
Or
can spend
just
your
movement?
bonus action to dash. Because of your rogue abilities.
Yeah. So I can get closer to it, but then I can't attack it. So I'm gonna stop.
No, you can. If you spend your bonus action, you can move all the way up to it and attack, but you just will only get one attack. You won't be able to use both weapons.
No, I might as well. Okay,
You might as
so I'll
well.
just-
Like honestly, like
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
you can't sneak attack unless you spend inspiration, but
And I am going to roll to use my magic sword.
okay. What kind of damage does that one do?
I forget what you said about that one.
I believe that one does. Oh, actually, no, it doesn't do any type of damage. It's a Bane weapon. So go ahead.
What does Bane mean in this?
It means that if you stab somebody of the type, it does extra damage.
Ah.
Basically, think of like the way rangers work. So like Xeno, when he's hunting a dragon, does extra damage.
Yeah. But since it's not quite yet flanked
If
with...
it has if it has the dragon type.
And because it's so large, it doesn't come up as flanked yet, does it?
It does not come up as flanked. No.
But does a 22 hit?
22 hits. Go ahead and roll me damage.
Thank God.
4, 7, 8.
8 points of damage. Did you add the damage from the weapon's a +2, I believe,
Yep, sorry. And then I also added my dex.
and a total of 8?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so 2. Let's carry the 1. That's
I did my best.
rushing up. You are going to stab your blade into one of its scales from behind, and as it does, I'm going to take a reaction, and I am going to make an attack on you. Because I can do that. Does
That's metal
a
AF.
23 hits you?
Yeah.
It is going to slap you with its tail, and
Cool.
you are going to take. You're going to take 13 points of damage. However, you have not used your reaction yet. Would you like to use Uncanny Dodge?
Yes.
All right, so 13 turns into 6.
Okay.
So you stab into it, the tail whoosh, whips at you, and you're going to basically leap over it. The serrated spines running down it are going to scratch you along your back and side, but they're not going to impale you like they would have a second ago.
And it's not strong enough to like change my position on the map, so I can
No.
stay where I'm at.
You can stay where you're at.
Okay.
Okay. Catamus is going to look at this thing, shake off the dragon fear, and is going to rush into the fray. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. He can do it. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I was worried his stubby little legs wouldn't do it. All right. He is going to. He's just going to hit this thing as hard as he freaking can. I'm going to take a -5 on both. That is a +9, +9. Okay, second one's going to be a miss. The first one's going to be a hit.
Nice.
Oh god, and that is going to be 1d10 plus 1d4. And I rolled almost max damage. That is beautiful. So that's 17,
Yeah.
27 points of slashing damage. Runs forward and slams his... Oh, you know what? I'm going to spend my action surge. Because if there was ever a time to spend an action surge, it's when you're fighting an undead dragon.
Yeah, that's fair. Take that, you bastard.
Okay, so action surge. Let's do the time warp again. And I'm gonna spend his inspiration. Okay, the action surge was a total whiff 3-2-2.
Oh no.
Oh no! Oh well, that first hit was damn good though. So he's gonna smash his axe into the side of it, and then just kind of flail around trying to block its swipes, because it is going to spend a reaction to Catamus, and is going to re-roll that because that was cocked. Is going to lean into it. Mars, you get an opportunity attack.
Yes.
Catamus,
Both?
Catamus, with 1.
Oh.
Catamus flails his axe around, drawing its attention. Hey, you big bastard! Come over here!
And now I get sneaky.
You will, because Catamus is right there, because that's what he's good for.
Nice.
Ah. But only one weapon again, or can I use 2?
One
You only use one on opportunity attacks.
Okay, well, same sword, so it's gonna be a +2 anyway.
All right.
Kill it.
Ooh, that's a 19 hit?
19 hits.
Thank God.
Okay, cool.
And this counts for sneak attack, so...
Yeah, so that's 6.
Because you can sneak attack on opportunity attacks, right? It's 1 attack per round.
I think so.
I think so. You know, it's never come up before.
That's true.
Yeah.
It has.
Well,
Hey,
let's look
chat,
into that.
if it doesn't work, let me know, but for now, please
Yeah,
let me use
roll it in
this.
advance. I'm just gonna check that real quick because I know someone on YouTube's gonna let me know. But
Taking multiple opportunity attacks?
no, 1 opportunity attack. But can you apply? You once per turn you can deal.
Chat says yes.
Yep. Chat says yes.
There's nothing that specifically. Yeah, so I mean, basically, you just see the perfect opportunity in its lower lumbar. You stab into its sciatica, which always kills me. So it probably
I
hurt
have
the
a feeling
dragon.
you've denied me this on multiple times.
What, sneak attack?
When you have a multi-attack but not being allowed to use on your reaction.
When have you ever
for
played a rogue?
opportunity. I haven't, but I played other stuff that had that, or was looking at feats, and you were like, "Oh, it doesn't work on an opportunity like that." I'm like,
We'll talk.
31.
"Sure
31.
enough, when it's a big fight, it works." No, I'm giving you shit.
Okay, good.
It's fine.
All right, so you are going to slam your blade into its bone, striking through, dealing a significant amount of damage as you swipe your blade through. But this thing is incredibly tough.
Oh, no.
And is going to use this opportunity to twist around and bite you, Mars.
That's lovely.
Yeah. Okay, and is actually going to miss you. It snaps its jaws directly in front of your face as you hit the water, and basically you're going to basically flip over its tail as you do this, and be doushed into the water. So you're like about half underwater when this thing tries to bite you. Tia, you're up.
Oh shit. Okay. Yeah. So this is bad. I'm out of wild shape. Things are in pain. I want to take a quick glance down at Farah because she's right next to me.
All you
How
can
does she
see,
look like she's doing?
she is trembling. Tears are pouring down her slightly golden scaled cheeks, and her eyes are as wide as saucers as she looks
Okay.
ahead with her trembling yellow eyes. Well, golden
Okay.
eyes.
I'm gonna
Pokemon.
grab her by the shoulders, and I'm gonna say, "Get out of here!" Like snap out of it or get out of here, and then start and like try and push, like get her up on her feet.
Okay. So we'll
if
say
she-
that that's your reaction.
Okay. Because if she does that, then I'm gonna push her in the direction of Xeno,
Mhm.
or because that seems like a good place to go.
That's fair.
And then I'm going to cast Guardian of Nature.
Do it.
I'm gonna go with the Great Tree because that gives me bonuses to Constitution saves, and Dexterity and Wisdom-based attack rolls come with advantage. So
Sounds good.
we'll give this a shot. And this probably doesn't help too much, but otherwise, but yeah, cool. And I gain 10 temporary hit points.
Okay.
Now that's my bonus action, but I'll say that since I was helping her up, that was probably my full action. I think
Okay.
doing all that.
You can still. No, you know what? You can still move
Okay.
if you,
In that
if you
case-
choose.
Yeah, I'll probably take a couple steps forward if I've pushed her over, just to kind of help be like a little bit more of a barrier.
Yeah, I would try to be somewhere over, like, kind of on the shore near
Here?
Catamus.
Oh, like here?
I would want to be there because then, no matter what it does, you can be prepared to attack.
True. That's
Okay.
true. Okay,
All right.
that works.
Farah is going to. She still has her action lost, but one moment she's going to roll. That is a 7, but she'll have advantage because you shook her. That is a will save. So we are looking at. Ooh, that's. She's going to stay trembling on the ground.
Damn it.
Oh, baby girl.
No.
All right, top of the initiative with Xeno. What do you do?
So I can chug a potion and still do an action. A potion.
Chugging opponent. It's your bonus act. It's a bonus action in my games. Yeah.
Okay, so I have a greater healing potion.
Okay.
That I'm going to just down.
Okay. Greater is 4d4, if I'm not mistaken, right?
I believe so.
Because it's not supreme.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is going to be 7. And okay, so that is going to be 17 points of healing. Now, mind you, the rot breath cannot be healed.
Yeah.
So
I can only go up to, I think
I think I
it
did
was
43.
43.
Yeah, so
So that puts me down to temporary max of 69. Nice.
nice.
But I mean, that healing only took me up to 44 anyways.
Okay.
So after that, I'm going to do something a little bit different.
Okay.
I'm going to use summon conjure animal to summon a giant elk.
I miss your crabs.
I figured my crabs probably aren't power, although my crabs could give a lot of distractions, but they could
No.
be all be
I
killed
doubt
in
they
one
would.
in one attack. So
I'm just saying that was a good crab day.
that was a good crab day.
Use a special
okay.
shampoo. It won't happen again.
Yeah, that's fair.
Um,
All right, so I just need to roll an initiative
Okay.
for that.
it's giant.
Yeah, a giant elk. It's a huge beast. Challenge rating 2,
Okay.
so I can summon one of them.
Okay. It is now under your control.
Awesome. And initiative for that thing would just be rolled flat, right?
Well, I mean, it would have its dexterity on top.
Oh, plus dex. Okay, here we go. All right, how does 13 sound for a dex? Not for a dex, for an initiative.
So the deer will act after Mars. in
Okay,
the
sounds good.
initiative. So, all right. And is that your full action?
That is a full action.
Okay. Malia, you're up again.
Okay. Yeah, I'm having trouble deciding like what I want to do. For now, though, she is definitely going to back away a bit, get a bit closer to this narrow hallway, so that maybe she can dart down it if need be.
Okay.
It seems to be coming toward. It came towards her specifically, so she's a little like, shit. Can it sense I'm a cleric? Would Malia think in any way, shape, or form that the guy who was down here earlier might have done something to it?
You would not be able to tell at the moment.
Okay. But would it be a reasonable thought process that maybe dispel magic or something like that would work?
Not at this point, no.
Okay.
No, dispel magic would
And-
not work. What I was going to say earlier, if you have any spells that do radiant damage,
Yeah, I was
That-
going to say, in that case, Guiding Bolt cast at a level 3.
all right. Do you have are you rolling with advantage? Do you have inspiration?
I do have inspiration, but I'm going to save it.
Okay.
I generally roll relatively well on this anyways.
Okay.
27.
20 on your attack roll?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a hit. Go ahead and roll me damage.
Melee spell attack, I add +9. Wisdom and proficiency, honey.
Okay.
I just don't get to add anything to damage. So, shit, that's a lot of 6s.
That's what I like to hear.
It's my favorite too.
Pretty damn close to max damage, so that's cool. $33 points of radiant damage.
33 points of radiant damage. All right.
And the next person has advantage.
Advantage.
Next attack roll against it has advantage.
That is fantastic.
Okay.
You are going to strike into it, and it is going to let out a brutal roar as part of its ribcage explodes from that radiant damage onslaught. That was an amazing hit. Good job. It's so good. I'm going to spend my reaction, and I'm going to attack. I'm going to attack Mars.
Ooh. Okay.
Mars, that is going to be a hit, my friend. It's going to hit you with its claws for... Where are my claws at? That's not nearly as bad as it could have been.
And uncanny.
You used it since last round.
Ow. Okay.
So you can only use it once a round. That's actually not going to be the worst thing. You're going to take 9 points of damage.
So I'm still doing pretty okay.
Yeah, so that's going to be 9 points of slashing as you emerge from the water and immediately get raked by claws.
Oh no.
And
Boom.
now it is Dragon's turn. Dragon is going to once again roar hideously. And is going to make 3 attacks. He's going to make 2 on Cadamus. And those are Cadamus's dice. I gotta quit rolling those. Roll the evil people dice.
My trap card.
And is going to take a step. Okay, he's gonna hit Cadamus with claw and a bite, and is going to try to hit Mars with a bite. Mars, you're the purple one, obviously.
Boo.
Okay, so that's 1 hit for Cadamus. That's not 2 hits for Cadamus. And that's 2 hits, or that's 1 hit for Mars. All right.
Boo.
Mars, you're going to take another slash, which is going to be much worse than the last one. This is going to be 15 points of slashing damage. However, it could be worse. You could be Cadamus. Cadamus is going to take 16 points of slashing damage. I guess it could be way better than that. That's going to drop him down to 75 hit points. And the dragon is going to... Cadamus is going to need to make a strength save. Mars, you're going to need to make a strength save on this one as well.
Oh no.
Why did I roll 2 dice for Cadamus? Cadamus only gets the 1.
So
Strength
I
save,
rolled
18.
18, but I don't add anything else to that.
That was the difficulty. Both of these claw attacks, since this is its turn, it has the chance to push you back. It failed on both of you. Cadamus is going to plant his dwarven legs into the mud of the shore and just brace against it, and you are going to kind of roll off of it. And it's your turn. What do you do? Oh, and I need to roll my recharge.
I love Cadamus's stubby dwarven legs.
Who were you speaking to just now?
You.
I didn't catch what you said.
It's your turn.
Oh, cool. Yay, me. Okay. And there we go. I had to move the thing off so I can see more of the screen. Okay, well, double attack and flanking. So, fuck you, dragon.
Kill it.
With stabs, I guess. Touching
Editor.
the fire, but that doesn't make too much sense.
And since Malia's last thing, does that mean I also get advantage, or does someone else
It's
you-
only the
you
first
ought-
person.
The first person, which is you.
Cool.
So you have advantage on is it the first person or first
The
attack?
first attack roll.
So your first attack has advantage, your other one doesn't.
But I do.
Your first
Yes.
attack has advantage. Your second one does not.
That's good because one of those was a 1.
Oh, good.
So, woohoo!
Okay, what are your attack rolls?
Both of them are +7 on an 18,
Those are 2 hits.
and a and then +7 on a 12.
Okay,
And
But
and you can use sneak attack. Yeah,
so I already rolled all my damage at the same
good,
time
good,
too.
because we streamline
Amazing.
our rolls. Okay, so what you should
So-
basically have is your sneak attack plus your dex from the first attack plus your weapon magic bonuses, which I think is
+2 on both of them.
so
Yeah.
plus four.
Yeah.
So whatever you roll +8. So
So
or whatever
out
you roll
of-
+6. I don't know.
So out of my 5 sneak attacks, 66 or 5d6, 4 of those were all 6s. So
Holy
that's-
shit! Really?
Yep. So that's 20 math. What? 24. 24.
24.
I can do math.
Okay, so is that your total damage, or is that just your sneak
No,
attack? Okay.
that's just the sneak attack. So 24 plus 8 plus 3 plus 1 plus the 4 of those 2, the magics.
Yep, and then plus your dex on the first one.
Plus 4.
Okay, so were you keeping track of those numbers, or was I supposed to?
No,
Oh, for God's sake.
Winter, that's your job.
I'm horrible at math. I get really stressed.
Okay, so that,
Open the calculator on your computer.
24.
I have everything open on my computer. If I open anything else, it's gonna.
No. Okay, so you got 24 plus 1 plus 2 plus
Okay, so 24 plus 8
Uh-huh.
plus 3.
And then plus 1, because you rolled a 1 on one of them.
Yeah, one of them was a 1.
Okay.
Fine.
So was the 8 on 2d6?
Sorry, what?
Was the 8 on like 2 6-sided dice?
No, the magical sword you told me was a D8.
Did
Is
I?
it supposed to? That's what you told me a long time ago. I was like, okay. Would you rather it be a D6?
I actually don't care.
Eh.
We'll roll with that for now. I'll double check my notes. Honestly, 2 points of damage isn't gonna kill this thing. So 4, 12, so that's 36 points of damage. So that's 40 points of damage.
Cool.
Oh, sorry, that's 44 points of damage.
Even better. Math is not my strong suit.
Okay, so that is a fantastic hit. You're going to bring your blades down across its ribs, cutting down into the flesh that is connected to that creature at the base of its
Yeah.
belly.
That doesn't sound pretty.
And it is going to be crackling. The body is surging with this magical, almost black, purple, reddish lightning along its veins. It's going to take a reaction and try to bite you.
Of course it is.
Well, it's what I do.
Roll
That is
call.
definitely a hit.
Okay.
So you're going to stab that, and it is going to deal... that is going to be 18 points of piercing damage. You have not used your reaction this round.
Now I would like to use cunning.
Cool, you take 9.
Cool. I am starting to hurt a little bit though, so I gotta start being careful. So I'm gonna put that on here.
All right. Okay, and deer.
All right, the deer. Okay, so that's gonna make a attack.
Okay, does it have the speed?
It does. It does have the speed. I checked.
Okay, and moving through the water will count as rough terrain. So it costs double going through the water. Basically everything, but you see where you see the shoreline?
Yeah.
Anything beyond that is going to count as rough terrain.
Okay. Oh man, this webcam setup is right in the middle of my damn screen.
Hmm.
I can never find a good place to put my roll 20. Okay, so it's gonna go there then.
Oh,
Um.
go where? I didn't see it move.
Okay, so
Right behind me.
do I calculate movement from the center of it?
I was doing that for these ones. I was doing it from the corner, like right where the center of it was.
It basically is from
example-
wherever inside of its squares. in
Like
my
I was
opinion.
doing it like this kind of thing. Like
Okay.
I would.
Yeah, so
when I was the
that
bear.
will be fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's 30 feet.
Does it only have 30-foot movement?
It has 60. Oh.
But if it's double
So
terrain.
I guess it would.
Yeah, so you can
It would
you can
be actually here.
yeah, so you can get up right next to it.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yes.
Okay, well in that case, it's going to do a ram attack.
Okay. Actually, if we're worried about that, what we'll do is we'll say that it's like right here.
Okay.
yeah, and you can just
It can attack on the diagonal.
Okay, cool. All right, so
And
here
I'll
we go.
show that
Here's...
it can. Watch, see? Oh, there. Now it's attacking on the diagonal.
Ah, yay! All right, so here we go.
Okay.
Oh, nice, nice job, Elky. So that's going to be 25 to hit.
25 to hit will hit.
25 to hit, cool. And this is going to be able to count as a charge on this.
Okay.
So let me just calculate some damage out.
Sounds great. I'm going to spend my reaction to bite it.
That's fair.
dinner.
You don't know how right you are.
Can you give me a DC 14 strength check first, please?
15 without adding anything.
Oh, yeah, you definitely pass. Okay, so 4, 5, 6. So 10 plus 7. So 17 damage total from the elk.
All right, and that is just basic slashing and piercing damage?
Bludgeoning.
Bludgeoning?
Yeah.
Cool. All right, so that's going to be...
Would have been amazing if the dragon had failed and been knocked prone by an elk.
All right, so it's going to slam into it and start goring its rib cage, taking off some of the remaining ribs as it goes. Or it's basically scratching. It's like two elks locking their antlers in combat, almost. And looking at this, the dragon is going to rear up and make that awful, awful noise again, and then descend down on it. What's his armor class?
Its armor class is 14.
14, cool. Not 20 means
Oh,
that
no.
I'm going to be doing 42 points of damage to it.
Okay.
Does it die?
No, it has 12 left.
12 left? Cool. It is going to reach down and bite into it, ripping off about
Oh, no.
2 feet of flesh from its back and sides. And as it absorbs into its mouth, it does not die, though. So it is just going to basically rot and slough and dribble out of the fanged maw. Okay, Cadamus's turn. Cadamus is gonna go minus 5 plus 10 because I'm right here.
Because, duh, that's the best way to attack.
Unless he has anything else, literally, he has... Nope. But he does have a nat 20.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
And that
Wreck
second...
'em.
So that's 1 hit and a nat 20. 1 moment while I calculate his damage, rolling my Lindorm dice.
Haha.
Because this is the last night of our sponsorship, so...
Mhm.
I will talk about them after the break. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. First one is... Oh, no, it's not, because I took a feat for you. Cadamus rerolls 1s and 2s on great weapon rolls.
Nice.
Nice.
So that is 12 points of damage on that one. That is 10. And 7. So that's... And then 17 on the crit. Both of which are plus 10, and the first of which is plus 5 for strength. So, quick math here. 22 on the first hit, 32 on the second. That's 54 points of damage. Damn, this thing is very, very badly damaged, guys. It is really, really hurt, but still fighting, and is going to spend... its reaction, which is unfortunate for everybody else because I have acted and I still have 2 reactions left, which means that I need everyone to make me a Constitution save in the line here. So Farah, Mars, Ooh, actually, I can reach Xeno from this with this cone.
Oh,
Does it
really?
hit Tia?
I think it does. One sec while I do the V. Yep, it just hits your square
Okay.
because of how
So-
wide his damn cone is. So I need-
Thankfully,
I need-
Constitution.
I need all of you to make me a
Oh my
Constitution save.
Yawning, please.
Come
So
on.
shit, it even hits me?
No.
Okay.
You are the one exception because you've been hiding in the corner.
I'm keeping myself alive to res them.
Oh,
I mean,
thank God.
fair.
I'm also not. I'm trying to be very careful with my last spell slots.
You're doing great. You're doing what you need
Okay.
to do.
22.
You're doing great.
22 is a success.
Thank
That's
God.
gonna be a 22 as well.
Okay, and
'cause
Mars?
I have
17.
Okay, Farah is going to get a 24. You said, what'd you get, 17?
Yeah.
Okay, does anybody have an inspiration for winter?
I'll buy one for her.
Okay. Okay, and that is going to hit Cadamus. Unfortunately... Ooh, actually, what is this
Oh.
one?
Actually, you've made it so that I can't buy more than 2 in the stream.
Yeah, you can't buy more than 2 each, so...
Well, no, I've only bought 1. It's not allowing me to redeem a second.
Oh, really? I thought I set it at 2 per person. Oh, crap. I'll have to fix that later.
It's 1 per stream.
Okay. So, yeah, you go ahead. I'll allow it later.
Okay.
You want me to roll for that then?
Roll for it, please. And I'll just have to adjust that during the break.
24.
24. Okay, so Cadamus is going to be the only failure of the bunch. He's going to take 47 points of necrotic damage.
Boy.
And that is going
Oh,
to
no.
reduce his hit point total by 47. and drop him down to 28 hit points. The rest of you all are going to take 23 points of necrotic damage. As it breathes that horrible breath on you. Which, of course, sounds like this.
Oh.
Alright, and that is going to drop Farah down to 32 by 23, so 9 hit points. Alright, and Tia, you are up.
I am. I'll just note that Precarious redeemed the inspiration for Mars.
Oh, fantastic. Thank you so much, Precarious.
Hey, thanks, Precarious.
Precarious is our
done.
homeboy.
Yeah, straight up.
So I have a pretty crazy thought here. Can I quaff a potion as a part of my move action? Or would that have to be bonus action?
It would have to be bonus action because I'm already bending the rules by making it bonus. It's supposed to take a full.
What? Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's supposed to take your whole action to do it.
Oh,
I thought that was one of the 5e changes that they did, but
No. I've always been like, you can just do a bonus.
Yeah. Okay, well, in any case, I'm gonna do something slightly different then. So I'm gonna use my last, I think I have one more beast form left. I believe. So I'm going to turn into an Ankylosaurus, which is a huge beast.
Okay, one sec. Okay, let me look for one. I got something like that.
Yeah.
So a Dan Ankylosaurus. Sorry, we know someone with that name. So Anky,
Anky.
Okay. Okay, I don't have one of those, and they don't have them in the free stocks, so what
That's
I
okay.
will do is just search dinosaur, and it'll be the wrong dinosaur.
That's okay.
Actually, it might not be. They have a lot of dinosaurs here.
It's okay. Every dinosaur is the correct dinosaur.
So that's a bonus action for me to shift, and then
We're going to give you a Stegosaurus because...
the Stegosaurus will fly for science.
I'd love steak.
Okay, is this just large, or is it huge?
It's huge. It's a huge beast.
Okay, that's a huge beast.
Oh, dude, I love the icon. It's so funny.
It looks like a
It's
slug.
so chunky. Yeah, I can see it's only the top. Oh my goodness. It's
Oh,
so
wait. Hold on, I got a better one. I got a better one than the banana slug.
Though.
I turned into a 50-foot tall banana slug.
Ah, it's super
Woo!
effective.
There. And one moment
close.
while I key this
That's a
to
bit
you.
better.
It's not quite big enough, though, is it?
No, that's. I think that's supposed to be the 2x2.
That
So
is a
if you
2x2, but
make
it's just not taking up the entire square.
Yeah, if you just
yeah.
like chunk it back up, it'll be to make it a 3x3. Then
Yep,
we
I'm
good.
working on it.
Oh, I see.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus.
It's big.
So that's
That's a chunky boy.
Twitch just came up. There's a network error.
Oh, mine's fine.
Yeah, mine's fine. It might just be
might just be
dropping
you.
on.
Okay, we'll
It sometimes happens. I get that occasionally.
Okay.
My
So
internet goes
there we go.
wonky and it.
3x3, I guess, is fine. So I'll just chop myself right on top of me.
Hover.
Ha 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 ha.
Just move yourself off the
There I
screen.
am. Yeah, I will. Oh my god, not that. Stop that. Okay, hold on.
Okay.
Oh my god, one sec.
Here, I'll move
There we
Tia.
go.
You move.
Done.
Okay.
I got
you
it.
Move other Tia. Okay.
Yeah,
Alright.
done. And then, so for my attack, I have a tail attack,
Okay.
which is
Give me
it
the
has
tail.
reach too. So it's pretty rad. Yeah. One target.
All right.
1d20 strike. Okay. I will need, if I hit, I will need a DC 15 strength check, but we'll see if I hit in the first place.
Okay.
How is a 22?
22 will hit him.
Sweet.
Cool. So I failed the strength check, but I'm going to choose to succeed it.
Okay, in that case, it's fine.
That's
I
my
hate
favorite
that.
mechanic in 5th Ed, I think. It's just it's not advantage, which is my second favorite. My first one is just when it's a legendary, you can just be like, it's fine.
So that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
But I can
14,
choose to
14 plus.
Ooh, that's
What's
good.
my plus? My plus is plus 5. 13, 19 points of bludgeoning damage, but it all counts as magical for purposes of
It does
damage
count as
reduction.
magical, yeah, because
It does. because I'm a druid.
Okay, 19 points, and that's all your damage?
Yeah.
Okay. So you are going to swing around with the base of your giant knob tail. Is going to smash into the side of this thing's jaw. You're actually going to shatter its orbital socket, and bits of its skull are going to start hitting the ground. Black tar is going to pour out of the cavity that you've created. And it is, like, I would say that it's on the verge of death, but that would require it to be on the verge of life.
Aren't we all on the verge of death?
When it comes down to it.
Okay, Farah is up now.
Thank God, baby
Yeah,
girl.
baby girl.
Farah is going to succeed her check, finally. And is going to... You all are going to hear her start mumbling behind you.
Look over my shoulder real quick. Shoulder check.
She is kind of waded out into the water.
Uh-oh.
And is looking at this thing. Her knees are trembling. She is staring up at it and... No. Go to sleep. And is going to open her mouth, and this is going to happen.
Baby girl!
Farah?
And...
She gone? What?
Nope. She is going to breathe white hot fire out of her mouth. That is going to deal... Let's see, that's 43 points of damage if it saves. And it does not save. I will choose to save.
Ah.
But it's still... But this is radiant damage now.
Oh, God.
Which means that it's still 43 points of damage.
Does it hit us too, just in the air?
I need... It is a... she had enough speed. No, she wasn't thinking enough. Mars, give me a reflex save.
Yeah, because I already used my other thing, right?
You did, but if I'm not mistaken, you still have your other ability. But still give me a reflex, or give me a dex save. A reflex save. I'm still thinking in Pathfinder, no matter what I do.
Dex.
Always.
Okay, I was wondering. I was like,
Because there were so many freaking rules in Pathfinder, and they're just stuck here.
Okay. Yeah, because I was wondering if, because that's another extra action, if that would have caused as a area effect.
Okay, so that is a dexterity saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
What do you get?
So, I got a 21.
That is success. You can use your evasion to take no damage. Yeah, because rogues are great. So she's going to do that. White hot energy is going to pour out of her mouth and slam into this thing. That is going to definitely ruin its day. And... and the dragon portion of the dragon is going to be obliterated away.
Oof.
Leaving only the rapidly burning body of a child behind. The fire is burning even though it is touching water, and this entire back wall is covered in steam. And we are now at the top of the initiative with Xeno. What do you do?
Okay, so the dragon's gone. There's a burning body.
Yep, it looks like it's probably about to fall over.
Okay, is it alive?
Not that you can see from that area. It kind of stumbles forward a little bit. It's going to stumble backward from the force of the immolation. And look kind of around the room, kind of with the first moment of clarity in a long time. And for those of you who speak Draconic,
Yes.
you will hear it say a single word. mother. And then it will collapse to dust.
Oh no!
All right, and we are out of combat.
I'm gonna come over to here.
Okay, the body is going to finish disintegrating on the ground. And Farah is going to collapse on her knees in the water, which is almost above her head at this point, and is going to scream and cry into the water.
Good girl.
And I think that's about the time that we should take our bathroom break.
Probably.
All right,
Sounds good.
We'll be back after just a couple of minutes, everybody. See you soon. Hello and welcome back to Generic Fantasy Setting here on Dork Tales. Now, I'm going to say that a few minutes pass. Time for you to crawl out of the water to tend your wounds and to get a sense of the world as it is after this battle. Silence fills this area, aside from the soft shuddering of a girl lost in the depths of an emotional crisis. You can hear the sound of dripping water and the echo of times long forgotten around you. What are you all doing?
Breathing hard.
Okay.
Tia's.
Actually, I want to look around in the amber.
Okay. So you can wade up to it. Go ahead and make me an investigation roll. Let's see what you can find. And Tia.
Here, if you want, Tia can help. You can climb up onto Tia and investigate
well,
higher.
You can't speak this, so what do you do?
I know, she's gonna walk up and just nudge Mars.
So
What form are you in right now?
I'm an ankylosaur.
I can just imagine you just like, just like,
Just bulk.
I got a 19 on that.
19, okay.
So I guess we're like right up here or something.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, just one moment. Let me see what...
Is this more or less amber than what Farah was encased in?
No, I say amber as kind of
Amber.
a catch-all, but basically it looks like the exact same type of magical ingredient.
Okay. Is there a lot more of it here than she was
Or
in?
was it-
It's about
Or
the
was
same,
this-
actually. Slightly different configuration. This is a much more rustic. Hers was built more like a temple.
Mhm.
This is...
Quick?
No.
Like it was done hurriedly?
No, you think it's more of an aesthetic choice, like a cabin versus a castle.
Interesting.
And as you look around, you will see that what would she have been in there with? She would have been in there with... Hold on just one moment while I check my notes. As you're looking around, you'll see that there actually is one thing in the amber. It looks like it broke off. It's a necklace.
Reach.
Okay, you can reach in. It's a bit difficult, so it will take you a minute and a bit of scrabbling. But it looks like the chain shattered when it was stretched to its limit by that form growing out of her back. But your hand will clench around it, and it will pulse through you, and you will notice that it's like holding on to a current for a moment. Your hand will convulse and grab onto it tighter, and you'll feel all of the tendons in your forearm go completely numb.
Oof.
Your arm actually is going to feel very cold for a moment. And one
Oh, I haven't felt that in a while.
I know, right? Sorry for leaning directly. At least you weren't seeing up my nose. Okay. So, But yes, you will be able to pull it out. It is a beautiful bronze pendant with a sigil on it that actually looks like the symbol that was on the door when you entered.
Oh, and what does that look like again?
It's just kind of like basically like a glyph. It kind of looks, if you really had to squint at it, you think it kind of looks like a man kind of squatting with very wide legs, or like an H with a very high crossbar. So kind of like this with a slightly ornate, like flowing. You know what? I'll just draw it real quick. 1 second.
I'm getting some really weird mental images trying to picture this. Also, Kelly, you're a bit out of focus on the Twitch stream.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, no worries. I mean, you might if you're.
1 sec.
Hey, how injured is everybody?
I'm about medium.
My ankylosaurus is uninjured.
There we go. Okay.
But how do you feel, Amy?
So the symbol kind of vaguely looks like this,
Okay.
which there.
We'll just
Slightly
have to
more
be-
ornate than that, but it is embedded in it. As you hold it, it does, like I said, it tingles in your hand, which gives you the sense that there is something magical about it.
And I don't think I need Malia to tell me, yep, that's magic.
Well, you have no idea what it does, but like, yeah, I mean,
But yep, that's magic.
But yep, that's magic.
seems like magic.
Alright, cool. Well, I'm gonna keep this, and I'm actually, once we can get back, I'm gonna try to fix it, because that's what I did. That's what my family do.
Oh, you think you could do that in your spare time? It actually just broke on the clasp. That's easy.
Exactly. But like,
You-
while we're down here, we got other things to focus
Yeah,
on.
you used to actually repair stuff like that for your parents.
Oh yeah, all the
that-
time.
Since you were about 8 years old.
Yep,
All right.
because that's what the Mars do.
While you are doing that, can I ask real quick what?
Everybody else is doing?
Yeah, Zeno and Malia, what are you doing?
I think I'm just keeping an eye on the area and the situation right now,
Okay.
and trying to assess like how injured everybody looks and whether or not that means I need to break out scrolls and stuff.
Yeah, I'm just gonna use a cure, level 3 cure wounds on myself.
Oh, and Mars, to give you a sense of the shape of it, because I'm bad at describing jewelry, it basically looks like this.
Oh, cool.
And
Okay.
for those of you looking in the stream, it basically looks kind of like that. And for those of you listening on podcast, it is roughly the shape of a heart, but it looks like a heart, but instead of the 2 circles at the top of the heart, it's kind of like a rearing dragon wings and a pair of horns in
Yeah.
the center.
It kind of looks like a widened like shield.
Yeah, but with a dragon kind of perched over it.
Yeah,
Okay.
kinda.
Okay.
This will have to
I'm
be drawn.
picking up
by
what you're putting down.
someone who does the good art. Go make this for me, please.
Someone art help, fools.
Okay.
So, once you're done with that, Mars, Tia's
Yeah.
gonna like shift and head back to the land and shift down to humanoid form. So let me yeet the dinosaur off to the side and bring back Tia. Now, Tia looks a little beat up.
I am short resting.
I would like
Then
to
I get back
also
my channel divinities.
Nice.
I get my beast forms back.
Okay.
I can do
Cadamus
that.
is going to take a look around and head over toward Malia.
Need gloves.
I don't see
I'm-
a body.
And I'm gonna use some hit die.
I don't think it's coming back.
I'm gonna use 2 hit die too.
Malia,
Yeah.
what do we do about her?
Guess wait and see for now. When you use hit die, you add your con mod?
You do, yes, for each dice.
Mhm.
As you look up at Cadamus, as you're resting, you'll see that his eyes are sunken, and he looks ill.
He took a hard hit.
He took a hard hit, yeah. His normally ruddy skin is actually very pale, and he's
Okay.
limping a little. He's dragging some blood behind him in the water as he approaches you.
Well, 1 sec then.
Whoop.
And if we're taking a short rest, he is also going to take a short rest.
Oh, yeah.
Because he still has 5 hit dice that he can spend.
Okay, well, Malia is gonna slap him with a Cure Wounds.
Okay. Go ahead and roll that for me.
11.
Sounds good. Okay, so plus 11 plus...
Oh, actually, 1 sec.
What was that? That was 10, 16...
1 sec.
Oh, is the deer still there?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
19.
Or actually, make that 20.
20? Okay.
Yeah, I didn't have a first level slot I could use,
26.
so I had to use a higher slot.
Cool. So between that and your short rest, he'll heal 71.
And down.
Which is almost as many hit points as he can have right now. Okay, Farah's going to use this chance to heal as well. She's going to spend 5 hit dice, which is going to be 5, 18, 23 point. Well, she's going to go back up to 34, which is her hit point max right now.
Oh my.
We should all head back up, and try and come down here tomorrow. We need to sleep,
Yeah.
rest, or recoup.
We are... That was rough, guys.
I don't know how many more hits we can take.
Let's go.
What do you think? Zeno? Mallory?
Yeah, it's probably a good idea.
I mean,
Do we want to check the other parts of this this area
I think
first?
we should check out the rest of this area, at the very least.
Yeah, like we have the blueprints of it. We know what's around, so.
Like,
Yeah.
how are you guys doing health-wise? Like, I did ask, but nobody's answered me.
Yeah, Tia's fine. I just used some hit point rest since we were resting.
Oh, Mally is gonna, like,
Oh.
flat out ask, like,
Yes.
you guys haven't said
I-
anything yet, so do you freaking need healing? Like,
No,
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
healed.
I'm good.
I do.
Yeah, no.
Yeah? How are you? Okay, let's have a look at you, Mars.
Yeah, so I'm about halfway through my hit points because I was able to absorb a lot of them, but
Okay.
I look a little beat up.
She's gonna take a
Little
look at you
chomp.
then and hand you a greater healing potion.
Cool.
So that's 4d4 plus 4.
And don't forget, everybody, that we are short resting right now, so you can take a short rest and roll your hit points to regenerate.
Use your hit die.
Yeah, use your
So
hit
I
dice.
roll that.
If you're doing the potion, if you're drinking the potion, I'll roll it for you.
Yes, can you do that, please?
What size potion is that?
4d4 is a greater healing.
Okay, so 44 plus 4. I keep rolling really well for you guys.
Good.
9,
I'm not gonna complain.
11, 15 hit points back from that.
Okay, that's not too bad. Not too shabby. Not too shabby.
And then Winter, what Mars can do is spend her hit dice to heal. So you can spend up to your level in D8s. Each time you do that, you don't get them back for...
A long rest, right?
It's supposed to be like you regenerate half of them every long rest, I believe it is.
Oh.
But I think I've always house ruled it as once you long rest away from where the combat is.
Yeah.
So like if you have a day to sleep in an inn, you'll regenerate them. But if you sleep on a battlefield, you won't.
So I'll do
You know,
3
it's a
for
stress
now.
thing.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay. Add your Constitution modifier to each of those dice rolls, and remember, ones are test rolls.
Ones are test rolls.
Ones are test rolls to see if that dice is good.
Yeah, I'm gonna do 3. 5, 3. And so I heal.
Did you change
Another
your mic?
Sorry?
Your mic's sounding a little more flat after the break. Did you adjust it at all?
I did not move it at all or touch it.
No, that's weird. Okay.
Do you want me to try playing around with it? It could be just the way I'm talking to. I'm getting tired.
Okay.
I'm starting to go.
No, you're okay. Just it's just a little louder than it was.
Okay, I haven't touched it at all.
Okay, cool.
Well,
It still sounds fine. Just checking.
so that brings me up quite a bit. I still need a little bit more, but like I'm not hurting as much.
Okay.
That's good.
Sounds good. All right. So
I'm hurting more in real life than I am in game right now.
what'd you do to yourself in real life?
Oh, I need to go in for a massage. I had to cancel my massage a couple weeks ago because
So
I wasn't
bougie.
feeling well.
So bougie.
Yeah, and now my entire right side of my shoulder and neck is just completely
Just stretch.
bricked itself.
It's really hard to stretch some of those areas out, though.
Yeah,
Check Google.
like it's completely bricked itself. I'm screwed.
Okay.
Just lean up against a door frame and just dig it in. Just get in there.
So what else are you guys doing in character?
Well, once we're done resting, if we're going
Yeah, I think we were
further,
head down into like that the area with all the tables and stuff was my next plan, I think.
Okay.
hopefully there are not too many traps down there.
True.
All right. So you guys head south?
Mhm.
Yeah, I'll move on. As we come closer to, I guess, that door, can I make a perception check on if there's anything around me? Anything dangerous?
Mm-hmm. One moment.
My deer is going to follow as well, even though it's missing so
Sounds
much
good.
flesh.
Had to make a note for the future. All right. So you head down. Make me a perception roll. Tia, you're headed down?
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, you can.
18.
Malia, what are you doing?
Sorry.
I'm just gonna slowly move down and just keep us spaced out, because especially if this was designed to protect this amber dragon thing, then potentially stuff ahead, which from here I can probably see that it's a door. It's a straight shot down.
Mm-hmm.
That anything built like that might very well have traps, and if we're all bunched up, we're all going to get hit if it gets triggered.
Mm-hmm.
So her thought is going to be to kind of string us out a little bit.
I'm going to send the deer up to the door.
Sounds good.
Like right up to the door. I'm going to...
Okay.
I'm
What'd you
gonna
get on your perception
Malia's
roll?
going to have basically said that all out loud, just in Malia's voice instead of Christine saying it as a player.
What did you get on your perception roll?
16, I believe.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm going to get the deer to go up and knock on the door.
Okay, one sec. Okay.
Bang, bang.
Yeah, we'll see if it starts
so
getting more
as
flesh.
that
dear.
happens, I'm just gonna check what is Mars doing.
So after picking up and having a bit of time to rest, she's going to... Is there anywhere else that I could look around in this room, like little caverns, or
No,
where a
this-
child might like hide little things? Like,
not here. This seems
No?
like a chamber that would have been specifically for the vault.
okay.
The other rooms would probably be to the south.
Yeah, so if everyone's heading south, then I stay with the group.
Sounds good. Okay, so you all head that way. One moment while I just check one thing real quick. It is not in that book. That is why I brought this. There it is. Okay, cool.
Yay.
As you head south, so Mars, go ahead and move where you would move. You'll hear a voice over your shoulder as you pass. Lass, Farah, are you coming? And you and Mally are far enough back that you can see that Farah has wandered up next to the amber and has put her hand in that melted handprint. It's much larger than hers. Farah. Yeah. What?
Malia is going to go over and just kind of be comforting. she's not really going to say anything because what the hell can you say in a situation like this? Like,
yeah,
there's nothing to say beyond like, hey, I'm a teammate, and kind of like through body language, I care about you. So support if she needs it.
Could have happened to me.
And you know what? Something along the lines of, I'm sorry we had to do that.
All right.
I'm sorry that was necessary.
Okay. So let me addend that past message. Boop. Because I have a great note in my book that says no one checked on Farah. Because all of you just walked away from the crime.
I mean, Malia waited and watched, and she just didn't want to overwhelm her because Tia was there and Farah and Mars was right there and Xena was there. So Malia didn't want to bring it up in front of everybody, if it was a thing, because Farah has seemed very private in a lot of ways, and especially about her emotional reactions.
Okay.
So Malia was not going to do it until it was private.
Yeah.
Or at least semi-private.
Okay, so as she'll nod, and you two will be able to make it back to the edge of the water. And as you do, Catamus will lean in as you walk her back. Let her go. Come on. Let's get you in the sunlight. And it's at that point that, Zeno, you send your elk forward.
Yeah, let's see if it misses any more flesh.
Okay. And okay. How many hit points does it have left?
12.
12. Cool. It takes 26 points of necrotic damage.
Okay,
And
it's a minus 14.
minus 14. Cool. There is a brief motion out of the corner of your eyes, and luminous green mist swirls into the form of an ancient warrior. Dented armor and a ragged cloak enshroud its skeletal body, and its grinning skull leers out from an open helm. Two of them manifest along the walls here and begin to advance. I would like another initiative roll.
Oh, that's a d12. That won't do me very well.
It probably won't. And let's put on this combat music. Okay.
26.
26. And okay, so we are going to. Okay, sounds.
This dice is being eaten.
And
by...
Tia and Mars, I both want you to make me perception rolls
Sure.
prior to this. Sorry, I was focusing on feels more.
No, that's totally fair.
So
9.
12.
12, cool. All right, so who has above a 20 on their initiative?
Me.
Okay.
Oh shit, are we all doing initiative?
All doing initiative.
Okay, I was looking at spells to try and prepare myself and missed it.
That's fair. Okay. We're all frazzled after a big battle. It's fine.
I've got 19.
So time for more battle.
Well, I mean, they were there. Okay,
They
so
were.
15 and 17.
And I got 19.
19, okay. Okay, so then Malia, Mars, and Tia, what'd you get?
17.
5.
Oh.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Mars, and then Tia at the end, and Cadamus. All right, so they are going to step out. Let me just color code them for you real quick, because I realized that I didn't do that during setup. So they're going to come out of nowhere and obliterate this creature, and all of you did not see them coming, so we are going to enter first round of combat. Why didn't that count as the first round of combat? YouTube asks, because that counted as a reaction for them. But that's not the way the rules work. Well, it kind of is. All right.
Wait,
Here,
our
and that's
rules
all
work.
that matters.
Okay, so first round of combat, going by rules as written. Nobody but they can act, because no one passed their perception rolls.
Oh.
Are you not going to color code them differently?
Oh god, you know what? That would have been a smart thing to do. I'm on autopilot.
I thought that was the whole point of it.
Oh god, I'm sorry. You're right. You're right.
I was kind of like, why did that one go wrong?
Okay, so.
It means they're the bad guys.
Okay, the first one is going to
I mean, I guessed, because they
take
look
a
like
step
mummies.
forward and is going to use its Spectral Rend attack on Xeno.
No.
That's horrifying.
Unkind.
So that is an 18 and a 24.
Those both hit.
I need you to make me 2 wisdom saves.
Ah!
Oh god, this is great. Why don't I use this more often? I need more d8s, though.
This is not a D8.
I know it's not. It was a d10. That's why I think of something else.
So that's going to be a 20... a 26 and a 19.
Okay, that's 2 successes. You are going to take 11 points of damage from the first slash as it moves toward you and slams its blade down into you. And you are going to take... that is... 17 necrotic from the second. Both of them are necrotic. And this one is going to flow through the space and attack Tia.
No!
Okay, so incorporate movement, there are resistances. Alright, well, hey, here we go.
Don't like that.
Oh man, that was almost 2 nat 20s. 15 and 15.
Those will both just meet. Yep, that meets. Those will both hit.
I need 2 wisdom saves, please. That could have been way worse.
2 wisdom saves. Okay, where's my other D20? Oh, that works.
Okay, there you go. I've got there.
Do you want to guess what I rolled?
Did you fail both?
One of them I succeeded. I got a 24 on the on one of them, and then I got a big ol' 12 total.
Okay, the 12 is going to fail.
+8 to my save.
All right, so then you are going to take.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's. Okay, so here is the way this is going to work. It is going to suddenly ghost out of the wall and smash its blade into you once, twice. The first time you're going to take 8 points of damage. This is necrotic slashing. The second you're going to take 16 points of necrotic slashing. And then as it cuts into you, it's not that bad actually. It's just a slash along your arm, maybe 2 inches wide and a few centimeters deep. But you are going to feel the coldness of its blade ooze into the cut, and are going to take an additional 20 points of necrotic damage, and your speed is reduced to 0.
Am I prone? Paralyzed?
You are not. Your speed is reduced to 0.
Okay.
And...
Was it 20 or 21?
That is 20.
20.
Ow! And you are frightened.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Yep.
Quality.
Oh, actually, Amy, I misread something. So, you are frightened.
Yeah.
Forget about that 20 hit points.
Okay.
Yeah. And it is going to spend the last of its movement to move into your space.
I don't like that.
Okay. So there is that. Now we're at the top of the initiative for real with Xeno.
So are we like in shadow at the moment at all? Or is it like lit in here?
It is. Does anybody have any type of light source?
And it's probably really dark.
All of you have.
Dark vision.
All of you have dark vision, so
yeah.
I think it's pretty dark in here.
I don't bother carrying a light because of it.
Well, actually, wait. The
I can
amber,
change
the amber
that.
does pulse light, so it is
Dim.
dim. There is shadow though.
Okay.
Yeah, and we're around the corner from it a bit, sort of.
So,
Kinda.
could I use Shadow Step to get away from this guy?
Sure, you can. 1 sec first, though. Can you make me a Constitution save?
Yeah. That's going to be, I'm pretty sure that's a success. That's going to be a 22.
22 is a success, so yeah, you can use one of your Shadow Steps.
Cool.
And Shadow Step was 60 feet, right?
Yeah. So
Okay,
I'm just going to go over to here.
Okay. Yeah, so it's any place you can see with shadow. So there are plenty of shadows in here. I thought you were asking like whether they could see you, and I'm like, no, they have blind sight.
No, I'm actually going to go up to here by Catamus and Farah.
That's probably a great idea.
Yeah, because I can. Yeah, that's in line of sight for me. So.
Okay.
And that's a bonus action, I believe.
Yes, that is a bonus action.
So I'm going to then attack red.
Okay.
2 attacks, -5 + 10. Silver arrows.
Okay.
Nat 20 on one of them.
Okay.
And the other one is going to be a 17 to hit.
17 to hit is definitely a hit.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Dice roller, go. 17 is what?
You should be
Third.
using Lindorm dice. Sorry.
Right, I
It's too
should
easy.
be. 2 is 4. 34. So 65. Oh, sorry. That's not correct. 58 damage.
Okay.
For that. And oh, I have a crit.
Okay.
Oh,
I roll
nice.
a second. I roll another one.
Yep. You roll another die.
Another damage die. Wow, really, Mike? 2.
Well,
two.
that does round me down to a 0 on the second number, so that's nicer. All right. So it turns into spectral mist, approaches you. You are going to hold your breath as it overwhelms your space, and are going to twist in the shadows and reappear there, firing 2 arrows into its incorporeal form. Those are 2 fairly solid hits.
Nice.
Yeah. Good.
Better than not solid hits.
Good job there.
Better than incorporeal hits.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And that's the first time that I've actually used my shadow step.
Nice. Good job, Mike.
Happy.
Mike, remind me real quick. When you do not have a magical arrow notched, I believe your bow's condition, because I don't have my notes from the tomb here, I believe it adds a +1 and turns the damage to necrotic, right?
Yeah, so I think
Cool.
so I was assuming that if you use like a normal arrow that it does, like any other arrow that's not one, because you said that it generates its own arrows that are
Yes.
+1 necrotic. So I was assuming if I use my own arrow, then it wouldn't be the +1 necrotic.
It would just be the +1.
Well, I was assuming that it wouldn't even be the +1, because then I wouldn't be using it as like a natural weapon.
Well, no, the bow makes it a +1.
Oh, okay.
So, okay. So it will
Alright.
not add necrotic.
Okay.
Okay.
That works with you?
That works with me. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because that's what I was thinking.
I just wanted to make sure, because that makes a difference on these guys.
Fair.
Okay.
Fair.
All right.
That's
so-
actually why I specifically went with the silver arrows.
Okay. I was wondering why you were pointing that out. I'm like, I don't think silver's going to do much to these guys. They're not werewolves. But I don't know. What do I know? All right. So this next one is
Beer mummy.
going to surge forward, take 2 swipes at Mars. One is going to be a definite miss, but the other one is going to be a resounding hit. Mars, make me a wisdom save.
Wisdom. Okay.
Wisdom save. You are going to take 3, 7, 11 points of necrotic damage from the hit.
Can I use that action to half it?
I believe.
Cunning?
I believe so. One moment. Let me just. There's one bit of the wording with that I want to remind myself of.
Yeah, go ahead.
What is it? It is.
And my wisdom sucks.
With an
Yeah.
attack. Yep. So when an attacker you see. So yes, it doesn't matter if it's magic or not.
Alright, well, my wisdom save was a 7, but I would
Okay.
like to still use cunning action.
Okay, so you're going to take 3 damage instead. And it is going to deal... you are frightened, and your speed is reduced to 0, and it lasts until the end of its next turn.
Wait, can you repeat that once more, please?
You are frightened,
Um,
which you can look at that condition. So you and Tia are both frightened. It means that you cannot...
are we moved all the way? Did you move us somewhere?
No, it moved on top of you.
Oh, okay, because I was going to also
Yeah, it's
ask,
in our
where's
square.
Tia?
They are
I've been-
incorporeal.
Squished.
You've been repossessed. You didn't make payments.
Oh no!
Oh no, how will I bear this?
I know. Student loans, man. Am I right?
Alright.
Where the hell?
That's
I
why you
think-
just bear.
I need to tag the conditions again, because I've removed them, and then...
Oh, which one are you looking at?
I'm looking at frightened just because I can.
Yeah. Frightened creature has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of its fear is within line of sight. The creature can't willingly move closer to the source of its fear.
Okay, I'm gonna say that you can attack them if they're on top of you, though. Just with
You
advantage.
can?
Well, I mean, that's not moving toward them if they're on top of you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's just that you can't move towards them.
Sounds good. Malia, you're up.
Okay. Do these look like undead?
Oh, yeah.
Channel divinity.
Okay.
That is
All right.
short rest, baby.
Now that's, I have a save for that, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you are going to be number 2.
Think. Wisdom save.
Okay. Number 1 has a... Do I have turn resistance? I do not. Sucks to be you. Okay. One of the... Number 2, the blue one is going to pass. The red is not, however. What does that hurt damage on challenge rating?
What?
So you destroy anything under challenge rating 4, right?
Oh, no.
Okay, so you are going to be able to turn the first one that's on top of Mars. And that means it has to spend a reaction to move, right? If it has one.
Let me just find the... I hate where they put shit. It's never in the right spot.
5th level, you are... Oh, so level 1 or lower. Cool. Channel Divinity.
Yeah, it's pretty damn low.
Turn Undead. It must make a Wisdom saving throw 1 minute. Or until it takes any damage. Turn creature must spend its turns trying to move far away. Cool, and it will use the dash action. Okay, cool. So it doesn't move now, but you basically have removed its next action until it takes damage, which is great.
Okay.
All right, and what else?
As a bonus weapon, I'm casting, or as a bonus action, I'm casting Spiritual Weapon.
Okay, sounds great.
As a bonus weapon!
Okay,
Well, it is really a bonus weapon.
It's straight
and
up.
that's going to go off
so-
immediately.
I'm gonna cast it at a level 4.
Nice. That's sick.
Because I don't have many low-level spell slots anymore. And I will attack the one that doesn't run.
Okay,
So...
and I have drawn a hammer for you there.
Oh my god, it's beautiful.
That's 24 to hit.
Okay, so 24 to hit is a hit.
Okay, I just have to double check how the damage goes up.
All right.
Only goes up by 1. That sucks.
Okay.
It's one of those, every 2 slots above.
Mhm.
It's like, fuck you.
Really?
It doesn't do that much damage. It does a frickin' D8.
It should be
However,
every level.
It does take a bonus to it. 17 damage.
17 damage. That is a solid hit. And can I get... that is perfect. All right, so your spectral hammer will appear and smash into the side of this one's face. It will reel on its feet, and it is Mars's turn. Mars, as you start your turn, I need you to make me a Constitution save.
Oh no.
You can do it, Mars.
A natural 20.
Perfect. All right, that sounds fantastic. You were having trouble breathing as you are panicking with this thing on top of you. What would you like to do? You can't move.
If I can't move at all.
You cannot. Your speed is 0.
But can I still stab it?
You can try to with a disadvantage, yes.
Even with, is Amy still there?
I'm next to you.
Well, being next to an ally doesn't give you advantage.
Okay.
It gives you the ability to sneak attack.
Yeah.
So in theory, if you hit with disadvantage, you can choose to sneak attack.
Which is hilarious.
Yeah. If you manage to hit it.
I believe in you and your dice.
Good luck.
Because that's a weird little loophole in the rules that technically works, right?
Right?
I think there is a
Crazy nerd.
specification about if they, like, your ally has to not be incapacitated or paralyzed or something like that.
But you're
like,
not paralyzed, you're just frightened.
exactly.
Yeah.
So I'm still there. I'll
Yeah,
double.
I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it.
Praise Nern.
Praise
Bless my
Nern.
dice.
Okay.
Bless. Okay, so yeah, so
Oh, and if you don't have, so you can't do it if you have disadvantage at all. That's fair. Okay.
Yeah, that makes
So
sense.
yeah, so you can still attack normally though. So
Okay. I'm
What'd you
still
get?
at a disadvantage.
you are with both attacks. Gimme. Praise nerd.
You can do
Good
it.
hiccups.
Hiccups are a disadvantage.
You're a disadvantage.
One's
Yeah.
at a 22 and one's at a 17.
2 hits. Roll me damage.
Cool. Okay. Cool. So
So
I
no,
need.
so no sneak attack, but you did hit.
Yeah.
I did hit. So that is cool. I like that.
Better than nothing.
It's honestly pretty solid.
I think I actually put away one of my thingies. 1 second. Or to my dice. Too many. Not 3 many, but too many.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I don't know what you're talking about, but I'll just nod.
So that's a 7 and 2. That's 9. And each of them also have a plus 2. So that's 4 on 9, being 13.
Mhm.
And then one of them gets my
So
dexterity.
17 damage.
Ooh.
Solid hit. You're going to slash twice into this thing that's on top of you. And it is still on top of you. But damn, good job, girl. Next down the list, we have Farah. Farah's going to come into view over here. My system is kind of chugging, sorry guys. And is going to accidentally pull up a chat window. Boop. Close that. Alright. And is going to cast Immolate, because she hasn't used it yet. That is going to deal... I never remember off the top of my head. I believe it's 68. Immolation is 8d6. Oh, wait. Yeah, it'll be fine.
Everything is fine.
Everything is fine. Well, it's directly on top of Mars, so I would give her half damage, but she's resistant to fire, so I'm gonna allow it.
Ah, that's fair, yeah. And
It's
Farah
magic,
would
it's
know that
magic.
well enough.
So dice roller. So boom, 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 boom. That is going to be 27 points of fire damage to that one. But wait!
There's more.
There's more because I am a Dragonborn. So that's going to be 30... Well, I'm a dragon. That is going to be 32 points of damage. And this spectral form is going to flicker and barely be on top of Mars anymore. Honestly, somebody breathe on it. Number 2 is going to try to rend... seeing its comrade hurt, is going to try to rend Tia, because it can. Tia, that's 1 hit. Tia, that is 2 hits. Neither of them are crits. So that's handy.
That's good.
Make me 2 wisdom saves. Oh, actually, never mind.
Okay.
You're already frightened.
I'm already frightened. Oh, when
So-
do I get... Do I have a... Oh, it lasts until the end of their turn, I thought.
So, end of its next turn. So, as of now,
This would
you
be
can
its
move
next
again.
turn.
Oh, wait.
No.
End of its next turn.
It would be end of its next turn unless it uses the same effect, which would probably prolong
Oh,
it,
yeah,
wouldn't
yeah.
it?
So it would prolong it. So give me 2 wisdom saves.
Okay.
So that's going to be 11.
Okay, so that's a 16 and a 27.
Okay, so you'll be able to move on your turn.
Yay!
However, you are also going to take, that is 28 points of necrotic damage as it slashes into you. It takes its sword up, reverses it, and stabs you twice in the chest as if it were trying to kill itself.
I don't like that.
I don't like it at all either. Catamus.
I'm getting kind of hurt.
Catamus is ineffective at fighting something that's on top of its friends, or his friends. So he is going to move here and save a reaction for the moment this thing tries to move. Because otherwise, I think I have disadvantage to try to kill something on top of Mars. Yep, that's going to be my action. Tia.
Oh god, I can actually move now. Okay. My movement is no longer 0, so I'm gonna. Can I move here because I'm not leaving its range?
Yep, you can move 5 feet easily.
Haha! Easy, easy, easy. Number blue here, I mean. Color blue.
Number
the blue
blue?
one.
Number blue.
Number blue.
I can
Yes.
count to purple backwards.
Swifty
Thank
fat.
you. I love you. You're great. I just want to. I'm gonna do the thing. I'm gonna be a bear and I'm gonna beat it. I'm gonna eat it.
Do it up.
Damn it! This is not nice.
Eat its flesh
Bear.
like the
Okay.
dragon ate my deer.
Wait, did you say you're turning into a bear again?
Bear.
All right,
Yeah.
hold on. You
I
still
think
have the bear
somebody's
from
already-
before?
Yeah, it's over there somewhere.
Yeah, it's in the top of the.
Well, then
top
bring
of
it
Over bear
down. I don't
somewhere.
want to have to scroll.
Nope, that's the Ankylosaurus. It's okay. There we go.
Okay, bring the bear.
Ah,
I will move Tia off to the side here on these rocks.
Okay.
Well, now it's a cave bear.
Okay, bear. There we go. That's what I wanted, and that should be.
Ah.
There we go. There. Does a
Probably. These things don't have very high AC.
16 hit?
Like I said, probably.
Okay, so I multi-attack, do 2 16s hit.
216. If 116 hits, 216s will not hit. I'm gonna create an enemy for you guys where every time you hit it, its armor class alternates to a different number, just to be a
Well,
dick.
that's what I did with my bread golem.
You're
if
a
you hit it
jerk.
with fire, it increases AC by like 1. It
We're
took
not-
damage,
We're
but it
not
also
playing
hits
Final
AC.
Fantasy, Amy. All right, roll me damage.
Because you toasted it.
We
I
were,
actually think that's a really awesome idea. Where its AC varies depending on if it.
depending on how much money you gave me or how many presents you gave me before game. I'll run it on my birthday. The size of the gift card determines the size of its HP.
That's amazing.
You reduce its
So-
HP by the dollar value of the gift card to the multiplex you give me. Because
Eh.
movie gift cards are my thing.
Oh my god.
That would be
Okay.
great. Minus 50 hit points. Yeah, I can go to the movies twice.
Ah.
By myself.
Oh.
Because there's no one at the theater. Anyway, what'd you do?
So I am. So it's multi-attack. So the first one I did was my bite, which is what would that be? That would be a 13.
Okay.
13. Does
Okay.
that kill this thing or no?
The blue one? No.
No. Okay, so that was 13, and then the other one is
No, the one that on top of the one on top of winter is the one that's the really damaged one.
Mm-hmm.
On top of Mars.
and
There's no
then-
ghost on top of winter to my knowledge.
13
You
as
can
well.
hope.
Wow, you
13.
doubled both of those rolls? Nice.
What?
Well, you
No,
rolled
'cause I get-
you rolled 2 16s and then 2 13s. That's funny.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Huh.
All right, back at the top of the
That is how
initiative was
that math
Xeno.
works. Yeah, no, I did
Uh,
get 2 8s, I guess. I just had to math it. And
I'm
those are
gonna-
all magical.
I'm gonna shoot it.
Okay, which one?
Oh god. If I shoot the red one and botch, bad things happen.
So
it
definitely
anyway.
shoot both of them. I mean, you have 2 attacks.
Yeah, I have 2 attacks, so I'm gonna move in so I can actually get line of sight on the blue one as well. I'm gonna shoot both. All right. Gray die is for blue. Red die is for red. Here we go. Minus
that's-
5 plus 10 silver arrows.
Okay.
Woo! All right, that is not shabby one bit. That's going to be a 16 and a 15.
Those 2 hits.
Fantastic. All right. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. So that's that. So one of them is going to take 30 points of damage.
30 points of damage. Okay.
Yep.
Uh,
That's
which one?
going to be the first one I rolled, which was for the red. So
Okay.
red takes 30.
30 points of damage. The mist is going to pass around you, Mars, as an arrow strikes right next to your eyeball. And you're going to hear
Wow.
as it vanishes into the void. The other one?
30 points of damage. My dice roller rolled the exact same,
Nice.
Except-
Nice.
opposite. That
so
was
that's
funny.
Easy.
I like it when funny things happen.
30 points of damage. So doesn't your bow do 1d8 plus 2 plus
Oh yeah, no, this one wouldn't get Hunter's mark on it.
you don't have Hunter's Mark on at all this combat.
Yeah, I switched it on to my next enemy.
You never mentioned Hunter's Mark.
Okay. Well, all right. So, okay. So, I'll just re-roll these. So the first one would be 23.
Okay.
On
The
red.
first guy had 1 hit point, so
Yeah.
that's fine.
And the second one would be 20.
Okay.
And
Okay.
yes, that's with a D8.
Nice.
Yeah, because you add.
I add 17 onto that. If I take my -5 plus down. So.
Yeah, because your base damage is 9 plus. Your base damage is 15 on a max roll.
Yeah.
Right. Because you have a D8 plus your Dex mod of 5.
4.
4 plus 1 for magic, and then plus 2 for the Bracers of Archery.
Yeah.
So yeah, so your max output should be 25 per normal arrow.
Yeah.
Cool. So 20. Boop. All right. Another arrow will fire out into the one on the other side of Mars, not hitting her either. And Malia, you are up again.
Okay, so we still have the one left.
There's still one. It's not in good shape.
Okay. Well, that spiritual weapon is right there,
Yeah, it is.
and I
right
think I'm gonna
there.
throw my hammer as well.
Okay.
So let me just grab that die.
Aw, Farrah's Immolate goes out too.
That.
That thing keeps going for like a full minute.
Check out good old dice. I'm supposed to have. Okay, so that is a 25 on my hammer and
That is definitely a hit.
a 28 on.
Those are
Spiritual
definitely
weapon.
those are 2 hits.
Okay, so my hammer does 16 points of bludgeoning. Oh no, wait, make that 16. 22 points of bludgeoning
Okay.
and 6 points of radiant.
Okay.
And the spiritual weapon does
Strange. That's weird. I would have thought you would have
12 points of damage.
12 points of damage. All right. 12 points of damage. Boop. All right. Your 2 hammers smash and grind into this creature, dealing a significant amount of damage to it. Mars, you are up.
Oh, finally. Okay.
You've been up.
Kill
that
it!
Okay. I know there's just that one dude right there.
long. Just the one dude right there, right on top of Tia. So
now
don't.
can
Oh
I?
wait, no, Tia moved. Tia's that bear.
Tia shifted. I'm a bear now.
Sorry, I should
Now I
have.
can use my sneak attack. Oh. Can you say something real quick?
What?
Okay.
Hmm?
For some reason, like I went to go pick up some dice, and then everything went deathly silent. So I thought I lost the.
We were waiting for you.
I know, but like, and I heard the difference in like the mic or whatever.
Oh, okay.
So I just thought it disconnected or something.
Okay.
I was spooked.
Don't be spooked.
Too spooky for me.
Okay, and it is within 5 feet of a friend. So,
I
hey, Mike,
know.
do you have any of the? Do you have the PHB near you?
Yeah.
I find that holding something up with text on it helps you autofocus better.
Really?
Yeah. It's a weird thing with cameras.
So just put it about halfway, and just pull your focus back. Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
17 and
Did-
21.
2 hits, and you can do sneak attack. Roll me damage.
Already
kill
did, babe.
Kill it with sneak attack.
And 16.
Snake attack.
20,
Snake attacks. Flying snakes.
28.
Flying snakes were great.
I miss my flying snakes. I need to summon them again.
36.
36. All right, tell me how you kill this thing. Re-kill this thing.
Okay. So, it was on top of me.
No, this is the one that was on top of Tia.
On top
It
of
was.
Tia. Someone on top of me. is dead. Deadified.
It's dead. It's deadish.
Yeah.
Deader.
Deadish.
So itchy.
Deader than dead. Okay. So the one that was on top of Tia,
Yeah.
she turns into a bear. It's like, ugh. And it's like, ugh.
I want to know about your side of things.
I know. So I'm imagining.
Okay.
I'm imagining. Okay. So I'm gonna come up at it,
Mm-hmm.
and I've got both the dagger and the magical sword. They're both magical weapons.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite thing to do is basically,
Scissor.
like,
I meant with the blades, jackass. That is not
With
Winter's
the-
favorite thing to do.
no. With the dagger.
Au contraire.
Good sir. With the dagger,
Mhm.
I like to kind of like puncture into the neck,
Okay.
and then with the sword is up through the rib cage, and then just kind of
Okay.
rip.
All right. So doing that, will split into green vapor, and will dissolve into nothing with a spectral howl. I'm not going to do a
Rip.
spectral howl. That would hurt my
That,
throat.
that's fair.
Yeah, don't. It's
That was enough of a spectral howl.
All right, and once again, you find yourselves... Oh, sorry, let me kill him first. There we go. You find yourselves alone and quiet. That was good. I could have helped you.
Ugh.
But I didn't want to accidentally lop your head off. Cadamus is going to say to you.
Thanks.
Alright, are we going to send the bear through the door now?
Hmm?
Uh,
Are you alright? You alright?
Yeah, you'll just turn around and go look at the door.
Okay. It is an ancient stone door built into the side of the old, almost temple architecture. But as you approach it, you can see that it has a simple ring handle.
Okay. I can.
It looks like it. Yeah, you can do it. It looks like it pushes in.
Okay. Put entire weight of bear onto this door.
Okay.
Bruh.
All right. The door is going to grind open, and you are going to find yourself in what looks like an ancient researcher's hall. The room is quite large. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's a square, 50 by 50, with 4 tables, numerous shelves lining each of the corners of the room. And as you enter, your breath will catch in your throat. It's cold in here.
Just gonna catch up here. There we go. Now I can move the screen.
All right. So as you head inside, I don't know why the measuring is saying that it's 100 feet. It's not 100 feet.
Yeah, the measuring is telling me that each square is 10 feet.
What?
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah, well, it is what it is.
Yeah, check it out.
Oh,
It could be because I changed it for the battle map above.
Oh,
Awkward.
that's probably it.
So I'll fix it later. Don't worry about it.
yeah.
Okay, so looking around the room, you can see that there are 3 doors besides the one that you entered, one at each of the cardinal directions. And glancing around, you can see that there are some ancient tomes and items laying around.
Hmm.
Are you...
Can
Go ahead.
I was gonna try and see if I could do some perception checks, something to sniff around and
Sure, go ahead, make
see
me a
if
perception
anything
roll.
Here. Yay! If it is
Okay, and I'm going to roll
based
to
on
see
smell, I
what
have
has
advantage.
survived. 56. And...
So these dice are both going away tonight because I just rolled 2 5s, with advantage. But that's still 12.
12. You will smell old vellum here on the bottom table on the right. As you approach, you can see that you can barely make it out, but it looks like a playbook. Smells uninteresting. And then you catch a whiff of something on the air. There's something around here that's very interesting to you. It smells just divine. Kind of bypassing your frontal brain.
Frontal brain?
Yeah, like it's just going into the hindbrain, the animal center of this bear.
Oh, okay.
There's something in this closet that interests you. Well, then in this room to the right.
This one here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna nudge, just head bash.
As you hit the door, you notice that the door to this room is not stone. It appears to be ancient wood. It looks like it's held up well over time, but it's locked. However, if you want to force the door open, you can give me a strength roll.
Yeah, absolutely, I will do that. That seems like a great idea.
Okay, now everybody else, what are you doing as you're in the room?
I am intrigued by whatever the bear is intrigued by, because usually that involves something great.
Is this athletics or just a
going
strength?
horribly wrong.
Athletics?
It's athletics, yes.
It is athletics?
Yeah.
Because that's a 28.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, so there is a moment of shattering wood as the bear rips this door open, and you are treated to looks like a storage closet.
Oh, no.
And inside of this closet, you will find there is a canopic jar.
Oh, no.
Oh.
It doesn't seem good.
It's oh damn it! It keeps not there. Reveal areas. There we go. Boop. It is laying atop a pile. Laying atop a pile of gold pieces and copper pieces.
Dang.
I wade into them.
Tia, this canopic jar is sitting kind of on top of it. It looks like it fell off one of the nearby shelves as it rotted, but has managed to hold up. It's an urn carved out of ivory.
Claws.
The lid pops open and you will smell honey.
In it.
Yeah,
The true treasure.
It's not literally a canopic jar, but it's basically the same shape. The top of the jar
second
has
look, you realize it's not actually. It's like
it has a
after what we've
bear.
been
It
dealing
has a
with in
bear's
Apache.
head plug.
Oh,
Are you gonna pull out like a Winnie the Pooh moment?
yeah.
It's-
Yeah, no, I'm going after that.
Okay.
I'm gonna sit in a pile of coins and eat honey.
I'm gonna start picking up the coins.
Okay. There
Amy, I
are.
love you.
I deserve this.
I love this.
That's beautiful.
So there are 240 gold coins there,
Nice.
You're gonna make note of.
as well as 65 silver coins.
Cool.
Just out of character, Mike, are you jotting that down?
Yeah, I'm jotting all that down.
Perfect.
All right.
I'm eating honey.
All right. Tia and Mars, what are you two doing?
Can I do an investigation of the room?
Malia
Sure,
and
you
Mars,
can.
I'm assuming.
Malia, what are you doing?
Kind of just watching and being a little prepared right now.
In case I unleash something with my honey.
But it looks like there might
honeys.
be books on a table there.
There is a book on a table over here, as well as there are some things lining the shelves. You can go grab that book if you want, or you can look around more.
I'm gonna check out the shelves.
Okay, make me an investigation roll.
I got a 23 on mine.
Perfect. Can you roll me percentiles?
Ooh. Just like me.
18.
18. And roll me percentiles.
Okay, one sec. I'm just sorting my dice again. Percentile.
45.
45. As you are flitting around the shelves and like looking around, Mars, you are going to find that on this first table on your right, there is a writing set there. And most of it is aged out of time. The parchment has kind of dissolved into nothingness over the thousands of years. But there are two perfectly hermetically sealed bottles in iron reservoirs. Looking at them and giving them a quick check, they're ink. One of which is an ink of bright crimson. The other is an ink of brilliant ancient gold.
Ooh.
As you are looking around as well, though, you will kind of lean over and you'll check and make sure. There's like a nice quill that's managed to survive. Might be magic to survive time, but you're going to hear a grinding noise next to your foot. There's something on the floor leaning up against one of the chairs. In its shadow,
Okay, I'll take a look.
It is a vial.
Mm.
You can see through it. It's thick glass, and inside is swirling gold dust in a blue mixture. It fizzes slightly inside of its container.
And do I have any idea, like, what that would be?
It looks like a potion of some kind. But
Mystery potion.
as you shake it, it kind of like glimmers like a snow globe. Like
The little gold
the
specks.
glitter starts to go, and then the glitter turns silver,
Right.
and then blue.
Right.
It keeps shifting as you move it.
Whoa.
Malia, you were looking around. What'd you roll in your percentiles?
98.
98. Okay.
I'm just gonna write that down into my little note on my phone.
You will
here.
find over here on a corner, like right next to where Cadamus is kind of poking through a stack of old destroyed manuscripts, on a shelf. They're held up on the shelf is rotten. The wood is about to collapse under itself and drop this to the ground, but on a small stone base shaped like a dragon's claw is a brass orb. It's etched with strange runes that you don't recognize.
Okay. Oh.
What do you do?
I will maybe pull Farah's attention and ask if she knows what it is.
She's looking around the room very intently. Glances up. It's magic probably, but I don't know.
Okay.
Tell me if you find a book. Like a big one. Probably with bronze bindings. Probably written in a language that you don't understand.
I think there's a lot of those here.
Like a good book. Like this should be an expensive looking book.
I can't tell.
It'll
A lot of
look expensive.
There's a lot. They're
Do
all
I-
old. Of course, they all look expensive now.
No, but like it looks important. If it looks important,
Malia does not see the difference here.
okay.
Zeno will jump in. I got it. I understand what you're saying.
Of course you would. You're greedy. Use that. Lean into it.
It's not that I'm greedy. It's that I was raised in a rich family with a lot of expensive books.
Yeah, and now
Because
you're
you're bougie.
Yes.
yeah. Okay, that fine. You're not greedy. You're bougie.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So as you loot
Fair.
around the room, are you going to take the object or leave it?
Is that to?
Does it
That's-
look magical?
It looks like a big ball about this big, like a crystal ball, but it's made out of brass.
Okay, well, Farah seemed to think it was probably magical.
Yeah.
So I guess I will detect magic.
Okay. Taking a
see
look
what
at it
level
with
that
detect
spell is.
magic, you think that it's probably a minor evocation spell.
What is detect magic? Oh, it's a first level. Fuck.
Well, you can
Well,
cast.
that's gonna be cast at second level.
I was about to say that's going to be more expensive, but
Yeah. Oh, though it's ritual too. How long is ritual?
ritual 10 minutes.
I'll just do 10 minutes then. Why? I'm not gonna waste a spell slot. We've got
Okay.
10 minutes. We can stand here for that long.
Sounds good. So go
I mean,
ahead.
She is eating. She's snacking.
And so while that ritual's going and Tia's eating, can I take another look around the room as well?
Sure. Go ahead.
See what I can find. Is that just with investigation?
Yes, please. Or perception, whichever really works.
Or perception? You got it. That's going to be 22.
Okay, make me a percentile roll, please,
I'm going to write up.
because it's more fun if you do it.
I agree. I like percentile stuff.
Percentile stuff is fun because I made a huge chart and I'm like, I don't know what will survive time, but you guys can decide for me.
Last time I
Nice.
rolled percentiles, I got dragon lingerie.
Well, that's true.
That's true.
I gotta mark that off.
93. Unless that was a number somebody already rolled. I can't remember.
It is not.
No, I did 98.
As you are perusing the room, the rest of the room, there's nothing really that speaks to you. However, as you're glancing around, you'll check in with Tia again, and that's when you'll notice now that the room is a lot emptier, and that she's kind of like rolled around a little and knocked one of the shelves. There is...
I love that her bear icon just looks like it's just like sleeping in the world
It's so
now.
good. There is a long, thin blade in a scabbard on top of this shelf here.
Okay.
It looks to be a scimitar.
Okay, scimitar. Anything particularly interesting about it, or is it just a scimitar?
It has a flowing handle, and if you pull it out, it feels impeccably well made. I will say as well that it... Let's see, is it a thing in a book? Okay, it
Great. Holy.
has its handle has 2 gems set into it along the grip. The pommel is very blunt, and it looks like just an ancient version of a scimitar.
Okay. Any kind of... Are they just gems, or are they cool,
So
or...
they are they would be 2 diamonds roughly the size of your thumbnail.
Oh, nice. Okay, and like a fancy blade at all, or just the old scabbard?
It's actually
just the old blade.
the blade actually is perfectly crisp and new, but it's made of a Damascus steel that has that type of warping, garbling pattern
Oh,
up the
Cool.
side of it. It's quite nice. It almost appears that in the light, well, in the lack of light here, when you move the blade, like the pattern almost seems to shift, like when you can make a tattoo dance.
I think I'm probably gonna replace my short sword with that.
You might, yeah. At the very
Sounds
least,
pretty
it's a cool,
decent.
It's a cool blade.
Do it.
That sounds way Xeno.
Do it.
All right.
Yeah, cool.
There's nothing here, Farah says, looking around.
What is the book that you're looking for?
Their family's book.
Mm.
Basically, there should be an account of everything.
Okay.
They should have it somewhere around here. This is...
I mean, we might not be the first ones in here, so it
Yeah,
might have
that-
been taken.
Didn't they say that dude who forced his way in here left with something? He left in a hurry.
Yeah, they did say he left with something, so he may well have taken it, but we have some more rooms to check, so.
Not much more. I don't
Still
think
running.
this place is much larger.
Well, I'm gonna head down to the south door and say, do we want to check in here?
Yeah, we might as well. All right, let's go.
Cool. I'm gonna go through the door.
Okay. So does my ritual get anything from?
All right.
The
So yeah, so if you took the full 10 minutes to do that, detect magic. Remind me what detect magic gives you.
1 sec. You sense the presence of magic within 30 feet of you. If you sense magic, so actually, everywhere around me right now.
So
I would
bit
also
of
notice.
every bit of magic that's around.
It lasts for 10 minutes. So as I move, I will still sense it.
Okay.
You can use your action to see a faint aura around any visible creature or object in the area that bears magic, and you learn its school of magic, if any.
Okay.
The spell can penetrate most barriers, but is blocked by 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, and a thin sheet of lead or 3 feet of wooden.
Cool. This looks like an evocation orb
Evocation.
of some kind.
Huh.
It creates energy.
That could be really dangerous if I touched it.
Both. You'll notice that all of the doors also have a magic spell on them that appears to be abjuration. Probably some type of alarm spell to trigger those ghosts.
Mm.
Okay.
Like
I'm going
those
to tell
things.
the others that there's alarm spells on the doors.
Yeah.
You
But
probably mentioned that right as Xeno just opens it and walks through.
all right. So opening the door.
Okay. If everybody goes out that door, I'm not sure what this does, but I want to touch it.
Okay.
So I'm gonna pick it up, but I want everybody out of the room first, so if I fry everybody, it's just me.
Alright. Farrah's gonna take a look at it.
I have no idea what this does. Just it's evocation. I know that. But that often results in big booms, so...
It's got primordial runes on it.
I'll also show Malia the vial I found of the blue and the gold specks.
That is a transmutation spell.
Huh. That's got transmutation on it.
That's
What does that do?
I don't know.
It changes things. In
It'll
people.
change something.
And it's a potion, so it might change you. You could
Yeah,
be...
if you drink it, it probably does something to you. It could be polymorph, you never know.
Actually, it kind of does look like a polymorph potion.
Actually.
You could go back to your normal self, or you could give it to Mally and she could be like normal height.
Probably polymorph. But I don't get a choice of what it does in the game, do I? Nor do you,
Yeah, you do.
roll a percent.
Yeah. You do when you drink this one. You think about what you want to turn into when you drink it.
A dragon.
Could that potentially help Farrah shift?
Who knows? Who knows? Can polymorph?
Also, those are really expensive, so it would be worth a lot.
I hold on to a lot of things for a long time,
It's true. It's almost
Y'all
like you're a
do.
player in a role-playing game.
right?
Players in role-playing
We have
games.
limited numbers of these things. Let us hoard them forever and never use them.
Never use them. You never know.
Bank.
So polymorph, you can turn into... So you transform a creature that you can... Yeah, you can turn into a new creature.
Oh boy.
Yeah, so this is this polymorph basically lets you turn into anything within reason once. And it lasts for a little while.
Oh man, it gives me an idea to like really mess with some enemy's head.
Hmm.
Like, if I can see it, but I wouldn't have their abilities though, would I?
Well, I don't know. You'll have to try it and find out.
Maybe.
Yeah, you don't know. You might.
Or find
Don't-
somebody in a town that can actually answer your question.
Yeah. She's just gonna Google polymorph.
Yeah.
I'll ask Eddie.
Who is this great wizard Google?
Google.
Google.
Yeah.
Google.
And how do they know so much?
Googly. So Farrah's gonna look over at you with the orb, Malia, and say, "Well, I don't know much. I don't know what that thing does, but that's the primordial sigil for power. So don't die." She's gonna go out this door. She's gonna peek through the door and you try Alright, so you poke it?
Oh no.
I mean, I'll pause if she says that as I'm reaching forward.
Don't die. And if you poke it, nothing happens. Try...
Pick it up.
Wait a sec. Oh, no. Not with that roll, she's not. It kind of looks like a spell reservoir. But I mean, it's probably empty. Maybe it's empty?
How do you use a spell reservoir? Do I know?
You can make me an Arcana roll. Tia, what are you asking?
Oh, this isn't like the thing we found last time, was it? In the last game?
No.
That-
Last game?
Last
The
game,
emerald that
someone
I
found
found?
an emerald that
Yeah, that
you
was
could
me.
store spells into.
No. This is-
Cantrips.
Cantrips.
Cantrips. Okay, so this is different.
That is 21.
So a spell reservoir would be something like that. You store cantrips in it. But taking a glance at this, now that she says it, with your 21, if it's an evocation thing, you could try... You could try casting something on it. or trying to put some energy into it.
I will try casting Guiding Bolt on it.
Okay. So radiant?
Yeah, but I'm gonna have to cast that at like second level. I've got a second level left.
All right, a sudden bolt of radiant energy floods into it, and the room is going to start glowing as bright white light is going to start emanating. Oh, Mars didn't leave, so that's going to go in her eyes.
Thanks.
All right.
Hey, I said leave. Even
Okay.
Farah left and hid behind the door.
Okay, the orb is going to flood the room with sunlight.
Cool.
Cool.
It's basically radiating out of all of it. It's gonna grow about a centimeter as all of these like seams that were invisible before separate, and the light inside of it is going to just pour out.
Huh. I'm gonna wrap it in my cloak so it doesn't blind me.
Just push it back together.
Push.
It shuts off.
Cool.
How'd you reactivate it?
I don't
Like,
know.
how'd you make the spell come back out? Do you know?
I can look at it later, okay?
Okay.
Actually, wait. Wait. Do I have? I have identify. I can look at it now. I'll look at it later. So that's fair. I could.
Yeah.
This probably has a command word or something. All right.
In the meantime, I'm gonna go down through that next door to the south.
Okay.
I will follow.
And I will now follow along.
Okay.
Shoulder my way through the door.
Can I make a perception check in here, Kelly?
Sure you
Same. I'm a sniff, sniff, sniff. Looking around.
21.
21. As you head into this room, you will notice that there are, once again, 4 doors in a similar sized room. There are 7 beds, all sat around in a that look like they were probably whatever attendants once kept this area. There are 7 beds made of stone that once had some now rotted and desiccated bedrolls on top of them. Over in the corner is a chest, rather heavy looking, barrel topped with slits along its side. One of the handles is broken away from itself and made of bronze rungs. There are also doors to the south and to the east and west. And Tia, you're headed to the bottom one?
I got a 19, so whatever my nose guides me towards.
Okay,
And if
give-
there's
roll me
nose doesn't, then
percentiles.
I'll head.
More
Percentiles.
honey.
Yay. I'm not expecting honey, no, but we will see. Where are my D10s hiding?
And then I've got a question for you, Kelly. Once this part's done.
How's an 8?
So, pulling open the door, you will find that there is a significant amount of salt in this room. Bags and bags of old salt. And the bags are mostly rotted away, so the salt has flooded the floor. And actually, due
Crunch.
to water, you will find crystals of salt the size of daggers. And laying among them is a thin brass key. Okay,
Claw.
Mike, you were going to ask something.
Yeah, I'm going to look at this chest. The first time I'm going to look at it, though, I'm going to poke it with my sword.
Okay, okay.
To see
Make
if
sure
it
it's
tries
not a
to
mimic.
eat me. Because the last time I looked in a chest, it ate me.
Mhm.
So I'm going to poke it with my sword, and if it doesn't adversely react, I'm going to open it.
Okay, it does not. And you're going to drop your d12 on the floor, because that's not useful. There we go.
Do you want me to percentiles?
Nope.
Okay.
Well, yeah, go ahead. Why not?
All right, coming up. 78. I like the roll your own story sometimes.
As you open it up, you will see that inside, and one moment, let me see if the trap still functions after all this time. Nope. Oh well. As you open it up, the room is suddenly going to pulse with white light, as an old glyph of lightning is going to go off. It's just going to spark, and it is going to shock you. It hurts for a second, but that's all. You're going to be seeing spots.
Like getting shocked with like a 240 volt outlet.
Your hair is going to be a little standing up, but it's all cosmetic, really.
Haha.
And laying inside is a mask.
A mask.
It has soft but very regal features carved into it, and as you pick it up, you notice that it is a bronze. No, it's a copper mask with straps attached to the side that are made out of the finest leather. The mouth is sealed in a tight slit, and it almost looks like an opera mask, but full face.
Okay.
With rivets going down the front and along the nose, which has a thin strip of additional metal on top of it to reinforce.
Okay.
All right. Mars, were you looking around the room too?
Yeah. Can I do an investigation?
Sure.
Oh, that's a nice number. That's 22.
22?
Yeah.
All right, so glancing around the room, you are going to see that there's another door at the other side of the room. There's nothing else in this main area. But this room, there are doors to the east and west. Given the layout of the hallway that you passed on the way down here, you think that if there's another closet or something, it's probably the door on the east.
Okay, I'll go check that one out.
Okay. As you approach it, you are going to check the door, and it is unlocked. On the inside, you will see that there is a single item laying in the center of the room.
Okay, and when you say east, is it my facing the computer east?
Who's playing around with the thing?
What's what?
I don't know, someone's playing around with the distance reader.
I mean, I'm playing with it, but I have it set to hide from others, so.
But it shows up for me.
Because of course he's the DM.
Yeah.
So it shows up on the Twitch stream.
So,
I moved to the door that I thought you were talking about.
Yep.
Okay.
Laying on the inside, where it has fallen down from its place on a wall, is a leather shield.
Oh.
Stitched together, made of a strange leather that you don't recognize.
Interesting. Okay, I'll pick it up.
Okay. It is not terribly large. It's a circle with two chunks cut out of it, making kind of an hourglass shape with swooping tops and bottoms, and has a giant rivet in the center.
I've never seen a shield look like this shape before.
Yeah, no, it looks very odd. Also, the rivet's not made of metal. It looks like it's some type of bone.
Okay. I'll poke my head out of the closet and be like, check out the shield.
I'll come on over.
MacLeod will come over and look with her still up, detect magic.
That is, it is a magic item. It has some type of abjuration, probably to help defense.
Huh. Yeah, it's got abjuration on it, so defense?
Mm-hmm.
Probably.
Do I recognize anything about the shield otherwise, or?
You can make me a nature roll.
Okay.
In book terms,
9.
What size shield is it?
It is a small shield.
Can I even use shields?
I don't know.
Oh, I'm gonna take a look and.
I don't think you can, but.
I don't think so
Probably
either.
not.
I didn't think so. Not as a rogue.
You cannot.
No. Anyone want it, or should we sell it?
I mean, we can just put it in with the party stuff and sell it. Probably get some money.
Ooh, here.
Cool.
It is the one kind of shield Tia could use.
Oh, Tia, do you want it?
Hmm?
I can strap it to your bare back.
Tia will get a key onto the ground. Because
I guess you didn't like that joke, did you?
mm,
You know, bare back. Yeah.
she'll shuffle over. There's a key on the ground if anyone looks down. It
key.
clinks. Headbutts her way into Mars. Just.
So is it
feel free to strap it to her back.
Yeah, so I'll do my best.
All right, cool.
Well, when you turn into a bear, does like all your stuff also just disappear?
Oh, it does, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like here you go, bear.
She has
The
basically
defense bear.
she like some things will shift over, like her belt of hill giant strength. Because
Bear of
you
giant strength.
feasibly strap around a part of her body that can come across.
But like
Well, she's probably got,
clothing
like,
and stuff, yeah.
That all vanishes. But like, yeah, so she's probably got like a collar or like a cuff or something that's like on her somewhere for her. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So I just put a shield on a bear.
Yeah.
Okay. You can
Shield
strap it
bear.
into the belt, which is still kind of there.
Yeah.
All right.
So it's
So,
either like around that or it's like attached to her neck as a collar instead, because I don't know how much it resizes.
all right, Malia, are you doing anything?
I'll have a poke around.
Okay. So
Anything
looking around the room,
interesting?
you don't think that you can see anything else here? You
Yeah,
could check-
actually, you know what? I'll wander around so that my 30-foot detect magic will pick up anything.
Uh,
Because if
you-
it's active for 10 minutes, I might as well do it for 10 minutes.
So yeah, you're gonna wander the halls and stuff.
Yeah, I'll wander around the room. And then let me just see.
Malia's like our EMF detector.
I will go back up out here.
Okay. You
And
will see
through here.
something. Yeah. Okay. So everybody,
And that looks like something on the floor there. So,
these are deep rent scratches mar the center of this hallway.
huh. Oh, and I'll tell everybody what I'm doing. So hopefully
yeah.
somebody
I'll,
follows
I'll-
me.
I'll
Yeah.
wander out
Make
with
me
you.
a perception roll, Malia, with advantage.
Oh, with advantage. Hot damn.
Because it's stone based.
I just want to make sure. Did someone else already pick up the key, or can I pick up the key?
You can probably pick
Oh
it up.
yeah,
I just left it there.
pick up the key.
Yay!
22.
Bear spit.
22.
Yep.
This looks recent.
Oh,
Oh.
guys.
Hmm?
This looks really recent, so there might be something around here that can make these sort of gouges.
That's
Oh.
nice.
You say as Mars is in the other room with the key and she's by herself.
Tia
that was
wasn't
Mars' choice.
well. Tia wasn't moving until after the Mars did that, so she was gonna follow along after.
Oh.
Okay.
But I probably
Not leaving
didn't
anyone alone
hear
in here.
Malia say that though.
Probably
That's
not.
true.
All right. As you can see directly ahead of you, there's a corridor to the north and to the south, as well as a set of double doors directly in front of you.
Well, I can see directly up above me that's blocked off.
Yep.
And if I remember rightly, the turnoff from the up ahead is going back into the room we were just in.
Mhm.
I can see there's a turnoff below, but for now, I think I'm going to deal with going straight ahead first.
Okay. The doors ahead of you are ajar, actually. And you
Okay.
can detect a bit of magic emanating from the room inside.
Okay, there's something magic in the room. I don't know what.
Cool. Let's go check it out.
Okay.
Sniff, sniff.
All right, I'm going to look around. Oh, where's Mars?
Mm.
Oh
I
wait.
should probably let her know.
Okay, so... do you push open the doors, or do you wait for Mars?
I'm going to wait for Mars.
Tia is going to physically pick up Mars. Hoist
Hoist over yonder.
and carry.
Okay.
Two-legged, slowly trundling with
Damn it.
fling over.
Hey, I get it. I'll follow. Uh,
Mars.
okay, I'm here.
Mars is also there. Okay, we good.
Okay.
She will just let go.
The door lies directly ahead of you. What do you do?
I'll push it open.
All right. So as you push open the door, you find yourself That's not you. There we go. You find yourself standing in a large L-shaped room. There are there are 2 desks and 1 runner going down the wall. Along the runner, the shelf there, you will see that there is an ancient globe that depicts the world as it was some thousands of years ago. But what you are drawn to is that there are 2 items that are glowing with magical energy. Can you make me a perception roll?
Sure. That is going to be a 24.
24. There are 3 items. For as you are glancing around, you will see that there is a small item on the ground here. It's sorry, I'm just double checking what this is. It is a... Oh, come on, hold on one sec, just checking my notes. Laying on the ground. What?
Oh, because I'm gonna grab the ancient globe too. That's cool.
Okay. As you are looking around, glancing on the ground, you will see that laying there is a tankard. It's large and square and looks like it would be uncomfortable to drink from, but it's made of shining silver.
What sort of magic does it look like it has on it?
Divination. Oh, pardon me. No, it would be enchantment.
I'm gonna pick it up.
Okay.
I'm gonna take the risk. I'm gonna touch the magic thing.
Usually what do Mars do?
Now, as you're glancing around, there are 4 immense gouges, much like the ones found in the hallway behind you, in this stone table. A number of rotting pages in the corner, and on the south wall there is another shelf, a small one, and you will see that there is a single vial there that's glowing to your eyes, Malia.
Another potion, probably.
Another potion, yeah.
I'm gonna direct the others' attention to that.
It is a metal vial that has a symbol on it that is still used today in alchemy. That looks like it's a healing potion of some kind.
Okay. I'm gonna point that one out. I think that one's a healing potion based on that rune. It's glowing though, so it's magic of some sort.
Pharaoh will walk up, take a look at it, and agree. It's a potion of bodily health. Powerful stuff. Put it with the rest of everything. And then
I guess I'll put it in my stores then.
And then Malia, as you're looking around, you'll see that there, for one, what catches everybody else's eye is the fact that someone embedded a sword into this stone. Slammed it directly into the slab of ancient granite that this table was made out of,
like
without cracking
sword
the
in the
granite.
stone, like sword in the stone style.
Yeah. But Malia, your attention is going to be drawn to the pile of old papers on the desk.
Okay.
For beneath them, barely visible and only visible to your sight, is something magic glowing.
Huh. I will brush them off and...
There's an envelope sealed with wax. The same symbol that you saw on... the same symbol that you saw earlier on the... What was the thing with the symbol that you guys found? It was the...
Was it the door that we entered through?
Yeah,
the vault door?
The same vault, the vault door, but there was also some other item.
Oh, the necklace.
The necklace.
Oh, yeah, the necklace.
I knew Mars found it. Okay, so it has that on it as well. If you pick up, it's an envelope. There's something inside of it. And
does it look like it has any writing on it?
It does actually. The face of the envelope has ancient writing that's kind of hard to read, but you got a 23 on your perception roll. You can make out that in Draconic it reads, "Do not open until you need it."
I will turn to Farah and like, what be? Normal?
Sus.
Shake it. You're going to hear... There's something inside. Probably, it feels like about the size of a playing card.
Huh. Do you think we should open it? I'm mainly asking Farah.
Do we need it?
I don't know what it is. I don't think we need anything right this moment.
Hold
I
on
don't
to
know.
it.
I mean,
I mean, you might need it. You're basically the last, like, ancient dragon on this world, it seems like. So I don't know if that's a desperate enough situation or a weird enough situation.
I mean, sure.
But yeah, no, it's definitely magical.
I would prefer not to when we're several miles under the earth.
Fair, okay.
True.
Here, why don't you hold on to it? Then, I mean...
Sure, she'll pocket it.
It's obviously dragony. And I will go back and pick up the other magical objects and have a look at them.
Okay.
The one from the floor and the shelf.
Cool.
The sword wasn't magical, though.
Sword was not magical. It's just a badass sword with a gold hilt.
Dia's gonna go and try and pull it out.
Have any idea what could make that big of a gouge in like the floor and the table?
No.
Like that looks like a single claw strike.
Yeah, go ahead, make me a survival or nature roll with advantage.
Tia's gonna try and pull it out. This is a horrible
20.
plan. It's not gonna go very well.
Unnatural 20.
You think it's a drake. At least one on the table. It looks draconic in nature. So
Okay,
a small
and
dragon,
that's-
a guard drake.
Doink.
The hallway is
Okay.
definitely not a drake, though.
The hallway is not a drake?
No, that was something bigger. It still looks almost like dragon claws, though.
Okay, so it still looks draconic then?
Yeah.
Still but bigger?
Yeah.
Like wyvern maybe?
No, wyverns have a spread about this big, not about this big. You would think like a young or adult dragon. Tia, what'd you get?
You didn't tell me which roll.
Roll me strength plus athletics.
Makes sense. That's gonna be a 23.
Okay, let's see how good this thing is.
Wait. Is that? Yeah, 23.
Okay, you are going to pull the sword from the stone.
Sweet.
It slides out, and the table is going to fall in half.
Ha!
I'm on part of the table, so it's
It's
going
gonna
to
dump you on your ass.
and just like thunk, sit down real hard holding the sword.
And as you hit the ground, the room's going to shake slightly. And the door to the north here, at the top of this L-shaped room, is going to collapse forward from the vibration, revealing what looks like an ancient kitchen.
I'm going to express the fact that the gouges on the table were probably caused by like a guard drake, and the ones in the hall were likely a dragon.
I'll go take a look into that kitchen room.
Okay. You will see that there are piles and piles of bone,
Oh no.
as well as a number of spices and things along the shelf immediately on the inside of the room, and an ancient stove along the right-hand wall.
Neat. Can I do any other investigation, or is that just from
You can
what
make an
I see?
investigation roll.
That is a 17.
17. The spices along the shelf, the salt's probably still good. Salt doesn't go bad. But you'll notice that one of them is a very small crystal jar on the spice shelf. It's about the size of the palm of your hand. Do you take it?
Yeah,
Okay. Do you
I
open it?
take everything. Yeah.
It smells really good. Do you taste it?
Yeah.
What's your favorite flavor? Because it's this.
Ooh.
Like-
What's the the consistency or whatever of it?
It's basically about the same consistency as MSG.
Oh.
So small, like slightly oblong rectangular crystals, like little needle tips. And as you taste a tiny bit of it, your favorite flavor, what is that?
I say for Mars, the first thing that comes to mind is something like orange, like citrusy.
Okay, so you taste bright citrus in your mouth.
Oh. It's not candy.
There's quite a
Glug.
bit of it in here. So that you have
That
a
wolf.
jar of dust of deliciousness.
Nice.
Awesome. I'm gonna put that on
Oh my
everything.
goodness.
All right, and it's about that point that Pharaoh walks over to this bottom door and looks, and I think we should leave.
Okay.
There's blood here.
That's a good sign to leave.
As you're standing there, you'll hear a bit of rumbling. I don't think this place is particularly sound either.
Yeah, let's go back for now.
Especially if there's a dragon running around that made fresh scratches in the floor.
And in the kitchen, there's a huge pile of bones.
Great. Okay.
Let's recount back upstairs.
Get a good night's sleep, come back down and check out
No.
the mine, or
They're not gonna let us back down.
Let's just
I don't
finish
think.
this.
yeah.
I think we either need to camp out in a room and secure it, or just go and finish.
No. We need to find a way to just shut down that mine shaft.
Mm.
Anybody who wants to can make me an int roll, especially Winter.
will do
Especially
so.
Winter and Xeno.
Intelligence?
Intelligence.
What? That's what I normally don't do. Oh, I
Hey!
actually do really good for intelligence. Holy Jesus.
I got a 10.
All right, so Cadamus is going to sit there and chew on the end of his beard for a second.
18.
24.
Well, to do something like that, we'd have to just we'd have to find a way to blow up the entire shaft. We would need a lot of powder for that. Or Mars.
24.
I know. With your 24, you'll be the first that thinks of it. Yeah, a lot of powder or something like that to blow up the mine shaft, unless it was ringed with something. Like all of those crystals.
That's what I was thinking earlier. I say, well, crystals.
Yeah, that should work.
Let's just gather a whole bunch of them. And there's a lot. And we can just make a big boom.
Let's just do this and get it over with. I don't want to be down here anymore, and I don't think that anyone should have access to this place.
Sorry.
Time for the big boom.
Sympathetic bear sounds.
Time for the big boom, yeah.
All right. With that, you head out, climbing back into the mine and preparing to detonate it, which is probably where we should begin next game.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Okay.
as you leave the tomb, or as you leave what has turned into a tomb, we're going to call game there for the night. So, thank you so much for tuning into this episode of Generic Fantasy Setting. It was great to have you along with us on this adventure. We will see you next Wednesday, so be sure to tune in then.